ye ba be ye adwuma na hye no so ma me say nkomo bebre ena akoso ewo Ghana when him say a typical of every NDC government so far yehu day in day out scandals upon scandals sagas upon sagas brouhahas and all that enti boko asan kan hu bium na amanfo nso spray dollars. It was raining dollars. I said amanfo dollars ni gu amanfo NDC for omu di sika ma na yefe NDC for omu di sika omu di aban sika ma na yefe asan bi before there munya na mamu nsa na ehyehyɛ boto unsa na Sammy Gyamfi spray dollars no enti ebewura the dollar friend saying saga no ebewura mu na anope ye de ho enkomode aba na wonsoso hu ani bi wo mpoten omampani abedi akire enyoma mu omampani so enyoma mu Supreme Court amemwa say anytime bi omampani eni ho na bedi akire ni ho no see swear in the Speaker of Parliament and son wetimi act as president menya hu swearing in bia entiminim se wa hu bia se wo hu bi dia na NDC aban ye another lawless act so anano pen so ibirem na yahwe ibe free mu so de aba na abre Sammy Gyamfi spray dollars no na yesi philosophy so kwa chen so wato phone $11,000 minu money swine ena ono so ode as otwetwemu ade asinanim ena ode gene samba. In fact weekend yi yesa dum kanea Kutuka International Airport for the third time NDC ba bemu ya ma light out Kutuka International Airport for the third time na sabi and company for say kwasia ne hwa yintia so mprenu ba NDC for there omama ya dum kanea baako ya dum kanea mienu ya dum kanea miensa Kutuka International Airport na meno there menka hwe nyame na mbabeka say na no see ete say yedum kanea ni biso ya na yese pada bi yedi bia be fa ho yese bebere ezi kanea do badunum na ekoso ewo airport no momi nyina ye hwini ansa na kofa asa foforo e di abro ma mu nyina ntia no pe bia atimi ka bia no ma mo ache amo akwaba e di aba movement in the morning jumedie eso ma ye fa adwudwamu no emra mi wi a god in da se brebe tenase na fi yewura inseminum ye live on Facebook ye live on YouTube okwa obe like na wa share na waja comment na yakinkama no pay. Weekend Ghana for the difference between NPP and NDC. Sesia Sammy Gyamfi ni dia enkrofo dia ma no dollar man. And ne baby abefa bia dollar man opia enkrofo pa no dollar man new Sammy new dollar man new Sammy new. Na obi ti se Sammy Gyamfi obi a wadi Sammy Gyamfi achibi anim sedia wasi aka enkrofo ho asem na NDC ba ban mu ba 120 something days anyway we bosumi 9 na bosumi 9 a NDC awremu yi obi a hu TV so say dollars egu Sammy Gyamfi ehun wo kam na otimi hia agrada ewo say yiasu say hefan na wayi dollars no akanya na agrada ahwum na ekura na nsema ka ho na o dollars no eko we agrada o agrada in the last election na on support NDC na odi John Mahama tem no ono kran dollars ni and say Sammy Gyamfi ehia celebrities any bloggers any the so-called civil society for obo omo pa as communication officer edema NDC momo ya adwuma momo no say ohia omo a only God knows. And you see Nintia Ghana for bebre kasa don crofon tiase Sammy Gyamfi pe na budget a John Mahama de call parliament no ye quote in the budget allocation no in dollars obia budget ojini o cedis obia ni ho the only person and the only agency and the only institution and the budget government of Ghana edema no ye quote your dollars in Sammy Gyamfi gold board ye man $279 million almost $300 million and ye edema gold board na gold no abra NPP wa bemu no na NPP the project we be friend gold for oil enti ye the city and to gold na ye the gold no akwa jifuo na ye the Ghana sika ho ban but Sammy Gyamfi no buy no ye twa dollars in fact budget ni nyina akokan a Sammy Gyamfi agency ni pay friend gold board no ono pe and ye man no dollars you try ye allocation in dollars at the man no and oba ye judiciously and na o use dollars no na judicious use na den and say o che o rain dollars e wa bonten na o de dollar egu agrada no mo so kai kura Sammy Gyamfi any sika egum so now we have come to understand say NDC appointees ni nyina na mo a dollars guom kam enti omukam mponie na omufie enti NDC appointees no omukam mponie na omufie enti ye Ghana ni da bia me catch nkrofo say odi obi ba aban mu a osu obedu sika ba obeye free education amount obeye health insurance amount obeye school feeding amount obesi interchanges obetu akoko akuafo kaye obetu atisi afo kaye obefa nurse for dodo ene nia oba obetwi dollars egu kam na 190 atiche ama grada no no ne wo he na ope Ghana force banch mo boy den agbelima boy den kokonte boy den ene ntimi nto sese nti ekoto ama NDC afeni dollars egu kam a ye cha obu afu ebia na wohu ye asante fa video ne bra na yenfa video no enchete for na esi weekend yi se okonfo agrada ai ne ono sie se aha eni enti konfo agrada ono sie se wasachira enti efe no evangelist mama part na oni ne kunu anje asiama na omashia Sammy Gyamfi oh Sammy Gyamfi ni din komo ba kumienu a na ogbawura ne kam dollars no ana Sammy Gyamfi kan ne sa no wo kan ne hwe we so hwa ni nyina $100 nko a emunu o se agada jagara se da bi Sammy fa ni nyina ma mi das ke egu kam egu bag mu o dollars egu bag mu esika mu yi yesi mi hu ye o Range Rover na ikura no no ti konfo agrada ena agi dollars a odi hu ne ho se papa no enji Sammy Gyamfi no Sammy Gyamfi NDC National Communication Officer osan so eye gold board see you ena mahunu se dollars gunika mu a was so enodnam. Me pesa wo odi wa okranfoni wo wani so. Se bia Samuel Samuel Abujinapo asenso boache. Ana say any NPP member ena onam na dollars gunikam ena oyi a wo chicha nanka why imagine ni Sammy Gyamfi ebeka asante me da ase enti video no enie na video ne baaye no enkrofo ka ho asama in fact asante there's another video agrada I'm told say oji dollars ni wie no kotsa ni fi a wo kan ti odi ni krani ajewe aje enti dollars no mama part na wo kan no odi ginani ti abansika obi antime kan kire se enya abansika because Sammy Gyamfi emeye gold board CEO no me hu ne da in a video simple all check Ghana cedis ewa bontin so be wo video of Sammy Gyamfi na all check Ghana cedi akwa yase na wako baby all check Ghana cedi pa on fan send me ebi ni ho say Sammy Gyamfi akwa baby na all check cedis ebi ni ho ba ne oba ba mu yi all check dollars sikabon a Sammy Gyamfi $100 o kan hwe na odi amobi se agrada na Ghana for ko kan ya Sammy Gyamfi se oba be pacho na onfa obuo e ma Ghana for because ne ha no ne se ne party for bu afu se Sammy akola ketwa ye the gold board a she wonsam o budget ye twa in dollars ya the sikana ma party for Facebook communicators radio so ma kokoye communication omo awo konkurasi koye adwuma se nyina no obia homo obia hwe endo mi hu video so akwaba akoso NDC social media communicator oko Sammy Gyamfi wo se ohia 1000 cedis pack and sika to school fees Sammy Gyamfi ka che ne se ono ye appoint ne kura wonyi akatua na akatua mai into niska bi ode ma no na wa fasika tuturi di anti sei na de ahye agada nsem eti anyane ya Ghana for ye cannot you ne an party for nti apology also ode ba no sa apology we you cannot accept this apology because all pan party for chow enya Ghana for because Ghana ni no omu asante for Sammy Gyamfi apology ni bra wo Ghana ni Sammy Gyamfi emu ne eha no ene send the party for enwiwi na the party for kasa say wagisika onhwe wo mo na ohwe agrada enti Sammy Gyamfi se watro apology de aba se wakwa akoje wakwa akoma agrada sika nti Sammy Gyamfi apology ni me pato yen kan apology no na yen kan ni yo see folks I have taken notice of the wave of criticisms against my person in the last 24 hours. To clarify, this was simply a kind gesture to a fellow human being, in line with my daily and lifelong custom of lending a helping hand to people in need. Patros sign people in need, no asset. Science people in need. Science. I sincerely thought that I was doing this act of kindness in private, and never imagined that same could find its way into the public space. This is unfortunate and regrettable. I must say that I understand the uproar that this gesture has generated, particularly from comrades who are sincerely hurt by same. To all comrades, I am sincerely sorry. I was sincerely sorry in capital letters, or thrown in capital letters. Underline that one. For this unfortunate act of indiscretion, I respect and appreciate your views. My profound appreciation goes to all those who have reached out to counsel and encourage me. I am most grateful for your solidarity. Let me state, however, that my view of public office as a privilege to serve society, solve problems, and help others has not changed. I remain focused on the task entrusted to me by His Excellency, the President, for the development of our country. Stay blessed and a blissful Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Intiwei, Sammy Gyamfi, ne krata or the babontin, the supposed apology. We, apology of an apology. Because Sammy Gyamfi mu Ghana for. Enti Ghana for kasa raise concerns no. Sammy Gyamfi say mo kan de ne nkwa asam na mo kan no. Ne ehia me party for omubu afu omu di yaw no. Omo na me apologize mo. Me wi a no mo so afrefre me aka saasi mo. Madam mo ase. Na mo Ghana for de maintain mu case. So meba na me ne da sebre ewrem. Na godon so ewrem. But the point is that maybe say simple question. Office of the Special Prosecutor. Any special prosecutor no owo krom ha na. Owura kisi ajaben. Enti owo krom ha. Hwe yeti krom ha ema Attorney General. Any member of parliament. Awu nyina our majority side. Trade accusations of corruption. Attorney General say MP ni yawi. MP say Attorney General yawi. And ye trade corruption. They have about big money. OSP were Juma corruption and corruption related issues. But sine yanti OSP nka. Ma Mrs. Riada pa or ya public officer sena Sammy Gyamfi public officer ya. Sisi Riada pa ye Juma fi President Kofu Amereso. Not even once and an auditor general enya adverse findings against my Mrs. Riada. Not once. Waye adwuma yesi yakohu sika ewo ni fie. Wana special prosecutor rainbow styling. Ma Mrs. Riada ma confiscating sika. Na wa issue statement. Na odiama ni media friends no say sika yekohu wo Mrs. Riada fie no ye kana na dwumu nyina. Creating the impression say omuko Bank of Ghana vote and was the other pay. Machino, my say, what not kokota kwaba, onya sembianti as the other pa, Ghana for ekans the other passam, ya, miwa, a bicycle and course the other paho. Ya ahiremu, not even once, and the auditor general, now a flag is the other pass, we bu a bicycle simbiso. By a hunsania, OSP titru, a chima mia bosom. And now OSP, Sammy Gyamfi, and a dollars, a two atese, a one came. Yahunda, says the other pa, which in fact, oh, can you papa one MP before bonus on was the three more Diana, my Miss Yarapa, come home. My Mrs. Yarapa, oh, can you papa one MP before casting the three more Diana, not Okam. Not on you can to Muabontain, but oh, call the fear. Eko ready ni fie ena Sammy Gyamfi ekura sika egu kam ena odinam ena oyi etopeten OSP say onte hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. The same so-called civil society organizations obi aso onte. In fact, papa environment na sorry tie me kan Yankopon adwen kyeremo maintain so what atiam. Sana ni omo ye nyanya me adwene ketekete kra no mo ka. Na politics and omo ye. And then you aba the party aba mu e ma ni chief of staff. Tonte bone, ohun bone. No ba baka say, "Oh, Mahama cry the fe no ya no mobo." Iti enne Sammy Gyamfi e na aben. Na mehu anopai say as chief of staff asemon Sammy Gyamfi say omra na omeyi simbiano. Enti ye bisa say eye cover up ana say adien e na eye. Enti Sammy Gyamfi afei na chief of staff e friend say omeyi semano na ensemben e na oba na wabeyi ano e de magana fo. Se ora John Dramani Mahama se owo buo e de magana fo a na ɛyɛ no korɛ sɛ corruption of council be fight no obeso fight here esanka by now was suspended Sammy Gyamfi was sacking no and now man step aside pending investigations ye hu sana be di kan no Vicky Hammer ami ya no tu bebre eye se waso dan se ope $1 million no no podo nya $1 million na obegya politics eno kekokan no do mama se enu nti wayi na di e de afiri na ban mu by see John Mahama ye der no se onyi Sammy Gyamfi adi mi ehwe ye der John Mahama se onyi Sammy Gyamfi adi emi ehwe the only way to fight corruption and they say wo hu nipa eye involved na obetimi do nan asifam na wasori na wakon kwetahye no na watu ase ba ye nyina anim se enya ade a John Mahama obetimi aye na mo be kai a abrand DC for come election no George Parado be ka kire say enya ade a friend Sammy Gyamfi wa ye adwuma da onye adwuma da enso o sika o si airport ozan na still ene Sammy Gyamfi dollars no onya wo he asante me more Parado video na just 21 seconds na ye fan chat for George Parado and on the Minister for Youth Empowerment and Development no a former youth organizer Ogusumpo ye national youth organizer Edema NDC on the question Sammy Gyamfi the source of friends and what else wenya no George Parado me enko hwemra
and that's Sammy Gyamfi on airport also airport no see that
Sammy so mo dey already
neighbor airport no see that neighbor airport no see that
minim
adwuma be no ye
minim
Mugabe you see
let's no
Mugabe mo person wetia mo person wetia
enti where your Parado na all question Sammy Gyamfi ne source of income na ndra if you answer information hate social media no so no NDC supporters no asante ferrano video ni bra omo hwehwan owo twintwan ni ti ni party t-shirt mu na enwumu a wo bo no eni se ready ni nti se pa ono ebe ba beto aba edi ama NDC na wawie na Sammy Gyamfi edi gold egu bag mu na wakoche ama agrada de endie na che se no kwasem ewura no ani abre papa na unim nyuma das mama unim nyuma otum
rabio
unim nyuma otum enyum no ye fe na oga no keke fosu na boy na true me you make the oga keke fosu and the boy no nyuma na ewura no eto say Sammy Gyamfi ye grassroots for
ma obey Sammy Gyamfi
and ma obey Sammy Gyamfi and a man waba be gold board na wo pe and ye twa sika budget ma in dollars na waje dollars no na nka dwuma ese fan no wo de be ye na wo fa sika no nya adwuma no na wo de sika na gukam na wo de asi abonten na wo ni agrada na Ekwi street na mo che sika no da se bre asem na mu oya
papa
na this grassroots for no wo mo bu afu pa wo de tie no kakra and I wushi.
Okay.
As now through me you make the organ. Na ya say obeye adwuma na obi ebenya wadwuma ho fa so. Na nka wo gidie so obesom man na munyina manya ho fa so na so ene ne aba be sie ni.
Yentia nyam ya sese odi ne ache yetumi aba. Na yentia ya hwefo ne yetiefo nyina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne yire yema wo ma chia no pe ne ma na na dodan kokufuado ne yire nso achen yema me Rebecca Kufuado na omampene dada John Ajekum Kofo ye minority leader Osahene Alexander Kwame na Afenyo Markin ene ne deputy Mama Pat ye momu nyina achen ene minority caucus no Professor Kinsley Nyakon kwada so MP nso ye chia no Dawuro ye be chia ye ma menum nyina no mudi omoda na ese Nyankopon hwan so ama won Sammy Gyamfi ensem no o kan se bi se kai mu mponi na ne fie ya me kan se kai mu mponi na politank mu kai mu mponi na politank mu
In fact asam na waka no
sure
say abria former president olusu election no na o say vice president fie ye fa ma no na onfa na okotunfo na okosunye na say ebi say o say vice president fie no wa na pese metena and yes Akufo-Addo say there be ye fa ma okay your mama ontu ye koya enye me ofie ho nyina ho ade ba akopɛ ade politank na eni ho na so the politank there wonyini na obetimi ato bebre na ba ne say na enye me ofie ho nyina in fact omo de cars bi ko ekura cars no mo gya bi yes Toyota Avalon say omo gya nu bi kura ofie ho car no wan fan ko ba politank ne de na eni fie ho
enti car mu mponi
na politank mu
enya asem ketwa na asem ba ko a o ka se Brother man ko yi joma ayadi oye be ma onyina di yo was school no na yesua de yo subject be ni say history say bibi o say cocoa is to Ghana as coffee is to Brazil. I'm not going to lead producer
cocoa.
Enti Sammy Gyamfi is to Mahama as Kenoforiata is to Akufo-Addo.
Oh, sir.
Let me catch it all. Sammy Gyamfi is to Mahama.
It is a mudi ye di nchini bottom ma kwa na.
You know that.
Ontimi you know
never.
Ye di nchini bottom ma.
Nanka de Ibrahim Mahama de be jo Mahama ko betumi atena Ghana. Ibrahim Mahama doba Sammy Gyamfi. Sa. Betumi don saka no.
Oh, I see. And tell me where any muse or between your mom and then I say why your settings be say as chief of staff as someone Sammy Gyamfi na me say I'm actually the way media media gimmicks
yeah don't go that day
go no martin
ye na menua
na boko de
nyame adom
na watwe wie na $2 ebi to ofie
da bi
wanya bi
da bi media enfama na ka bi pie da ka media bi oh anyway say and yes chief of staff invite Sammy Gyamfi and no
omo buambua o cosmetic go massa
but say the be so invite say you be who outcome no it would ye nhwe Kwaku na yi kan yi da se braka me de minim de be wakosi enkosi aga enti no enra within 30 minutes do so estimpre no airport ya dia ehu
airport so ye do so si ya na nsiko esi anadwo na wia
anadwo
airport ye do so si anadwo na operations because
medium ye more concern we waje hwe waje hwe just that sisi na Sammy Gyamfi yesi ni ye mu ye dia
no
one question cheche
fa
adame boa
fa apology ne bra
okay
na mo kenkan abun se
I see folks.
We
see folks.
And just on no na kasa. The party for. Asante Safa bra na yin kenkan bim.
And you see folks. And I see comrades.
Yeah.
And you see all lend helping hand to people in need. Agrada.
What you the kenkan
what's the folks? I have taken notice of the wave of criticisms against my person the last 24 hours. To clarify, this was simply a kind gesture to a fellow human being, in line with my daily and a lifelong custom of lending a helping hand to people in need. I sincerely thought I was doing this act of kindness in private, and never imagined that same could find its way into the public space. That is unfortunate and regrettable. I must say that I understand the uproar that this gesture has generated, particularly from comrades who are sincerely hurt by same. To all such comrades, I am sincerely sorry for this unfortunate act of indiscretion. I respect and appreciate your views. My profound appreciation goes to all those who have reached out to counsel and encourage me. I am most grateful for your solidarity. Let me state, however, that my view of public office as a privilege to serve society, solve problems and help others has not changed. I remain focused on the task entrusted to me by His Excellency, the President, for the development of our country. Stay blessed and have a blissful Sunday. Happy Mother's Day.
So you Ghana for only and you see me cast that's be underlining people in need. It's
some person in need.
That's it to be.
Akrada living luxurious life. Oh Ghana.
Or person in need.
Yeah, can you display opulence power Ghana ha. Akrada. What's the $100 man say oh boy people in need? Can you tell me say Akrada a person in need? Who here was a comrade? Who here was a upper mature or try in capital letters? Who mu Ghana for?
But I don't know the oil there today. Share and this for Sikana almost to China Kasaka said they are communists near department near agencies, you know. And that Juman Omdi Koyo, Omdi Betonipa. And where you come first, I thought I saw from Susu say.
Oh no, I no credit.
I will young people first of all. I come first on the top. I know. Who's a grad? I will know my side.
I no credit. How come say? And now could Ghana show them say your mama because second third term account.
Yeah, when you $100. And this are no more by ye. I saw for no. O ma hu so mu no mo side no. O ma ti $2 ni sa. Sika nso de. And na ton yesu no. Enti e kwan mo fa so. Atwe asofo. And some traffic say no be ye. Civil society organizations cry there's somebody my view until you heard your view. Sa
no media no pay. Apology. Apology no hasem.
Apology na bese me hwe ho kakra. Sammy Ghana for edi ni.
Onye so na edi ni o mu yen.
So no ni Ghana for no pomocho.
Because ade we ya wa yin. On timi njida ba bi defend. Edika ni ye mu a eka upa Ghana for nyina achew. Because enkofo e reach out to Sammy Gyamfi no. Enu omu nyina ye NDC for. MPP for ka ho. Essential for bi ka ho. The classmate, the coursemate bi ka ho say no Sammy adiwe de hwe yi. It is what the apology ba. It should be a public apology. We will yes segregation. Who chichem say NDC for ya adene e hamono. Mona me pa mo chewo na MPP for die obi afa de ti enko hye generator ntenti
usu na me yefo
I say to you say ni nti a onya na adwen se obepa chewo but say we hu NDC for a omo tete omo t-shirt mu because of onu nti no
ha no
ona the consent nti so obepa NDC for chewo but John Mahama code of conduct awaye no o can say enye achede more than 20,000 Ghana cedis. Namum wan ka say wo enchade. Mamu esemu say eschew opulence.
Kwaku memle den. Abaka samafo panyini Felix Kwaku fusu. E kasai e wo fidie ba ko say President Mahama Mposi say die for the next 4 years we governor appointee many birthday party
new birthday and two birthday party
now ono for phone $11,000 me
oh yeah ba
what so say na dem
was it the President Mahama ka say so be the birthday party ya ye ne boko kitiwa bi ne fa shefi birthday party no birthday party na wo kan Kwaku say ho de yen ko cheche dollars e wo bia ba ye ma $5,000 eko na emum no say de enema shepe a be dadwa no say de Women's National Women's Organizer, if anything. Hanabisi, Chandelier Cakes. Akesaka said, "You know, I said, sending a Kenya deal." But said the Bessia Maholomo, I say so was ready. Sikapa ne Casano. Editor President Mahama says, "Adia, birthday party ko Boroman and Raffom." It is in the same vein. Enna Embra and Tazamo being chardy. Na so say what the call that abadia. Na ehube hia say umpenifu ibidiso. Ade bin say agrada is agrada a person in need. No. Utie anaparametie Sammy Gyamfi ni opinion on Chief Justice Dean.
Yeah.
Say Chief Justice at the
$14,000
Nikunu ene ne ba atukwan akotwa ticket ama wo mo business class asa mo per diem no ka pedo asa amna aso no mu ya enye citizen eye dollars.
Yeah.
What some kind no
$14,000.
was it enye citizen eye dollars. Sana some kind yo. Ghana ha obi atukwan so ko ba bi per diem is on the cities. Because what to call from mine mu kwa mama
o de tobo as
it is said was dollars na
say Chief Justice or ye head of an arm of government say $14,000 in tea. O see nyina dia what time $10,000 dem agrada no o ye nya woden what time $10,000 e dia ma agrada no o see nya den enti na me bisa no pay say special prosecutor no o krom ha na
why
kisi Gyamfi
I don't know.
Minim
kisi Gyamfi o Ghana ha
minim so da so adwuma dia
na otenia ekoso no kisi Gyamfi otenia ekoso no
Institution ba ko abo ma yika ye nya so mfaso pa officers
me say sisi adapa not even once and na auditor general enya find the security ano ba ye ko hu sika woni fie panya OSP ye Shania OSP
me say ayi die ye Chamala Luta na ye ntokwa wu dwaben entokwa no say wo me ma wiska and one to ma ba bi misika ye ntokwa na asi
10 cities say 100 cities
special prosecutor am ye kwache no bai na kwa kumese prosecutor bi o ka say first Sammy Gyamfi saying
$1 man
you be say first Gyamfi
dollar man de misremo na eye of akwabna kwache of blessed memory one year friend dollar man
and
Sammy Gyamfi ofri wa
waje amba
dollar man
and so go try royalties
and the uncle tonko hu ne yire waje so na dollar man the new dollar man in
Sika Gyamfi
dollar man de na be de
Sika Gyamfi so yo
so be e frɛ kan de ope hey Kwaku
yes
edipa bompa yi o
oh yeah
edipa bompa yi ema ene be sisi wan hwa won se da ntiase
me hu say obi sending message sisi ase eni pe twan turugu Dr. Bawumia so egu ni hu fi gu nani mu ase
obi amrebeba
omanim be gu asese ya
na me boy hope
no Sam George akọ zipline ho akọ ye eyi a nani age a wo hurihuri se wa fly zipline drone na nani age a wo hurihuri na mesi o wani age ene won say after am kan say Bawumia dia I'm more yeah, I say I'm across on Moko happy anniversary.
And right to work with the 20th anniversary. Ama a friend say Attorney General call a di one dance here. Videos in our
and this for them say
videos in our
and this for our child say young for your new humbu in
some could DM one say many the Sammy Gyamfi empire you know. One more almost so munim or me good governance experts. Almost so many being a woman. Omo mo so munim embra ko sitire omo mo gidi se ye wo standards bia e wo se abamu nipa bia de ye adwuma no Kwaku omo hono mo ye me nwanwa
kan Professor H kwesi prempe e ye otro Facebook what kind
min kan city because ferry egu ne hu fin egu Professor H kwesi prempe na nka se egu ne hu fin ye ne tiba ka se Kwaku enema nipa eye no obi a wo ye parent wo fie bia ma bobra yi na ma ba enfa woni ni role model because obi say kwesi prempe and Professor Kwaku asare na Professor Kwaku aza ene jump money nkofo bebre no Kwaku first no people used to hold them in high esteem na nkofo de mu ye so mu role models but ene wo hwe ne ma omo ye omo se mo ka te say obi say Professor Jampo teacher ni panyini wɔ University of Ghana na watu ogu maaso obedo dia yo role model bi kwasi prempe ede da fe for musi say de omunye training ene ne manema former governor appointee say de be ya sa edi ebunto Steve Mantiao Steve Mantiao
no show
Facebook Kwaku be no me hwede nyina
no show Facebook
ba first one was say Jezebel okay ya no
me hu nyina
first one was say
agrada etutu Jezebel
agrada Steve Mantiao say agrada ye Jezebel na Jezebel ana kwa dada fence Sammy Gyamfi na bibusa me wo say entisege MPP ni ana ke ye ya asabere ko meka wo Ghana o social media interestingly wo a academics ni bebre enro o ma seda yidin o ma
obi ankasa
o ma
enro ko fi oduro na sorry dem mu wanka ho asem in fact metumi akasa nipa mete se o ka ho asem prophet 1 ana mehu video a na o ka ho asem bete no kra no prophet 1 ye ni mu no sanka ye MPP ni anka nyese no bekasa but at least to be fair to prophet 1 no waka ho asem
na gona ho say agrada ye Jezebel
Steve Mantiao
Dr. Steve Mantiao
Steve Mantiao so un babu mu anko bi nko frafra babu woni mpendo do a Jezebel ekoda da David Ansan wonya no o ka se ba ko be Samson o ka se ba ko be
na me po na da
o complain bebre o ko na Samson akasa mfufuro na afa nchen sa te se last minute radio ye o share na no time sika man we na da wona wa sika na wo kai wim na ga man do hwim di aka sika dollar bundle e na odi na de ko sika odi man no aye 1.3 billion cedis 1.3 billion
o man is saying
$10,000
you know you obi confirm when confirm me speculation no
and speculation as can be kura ni nsem ye
$10,000
dollar be kura ni $100
to be $100 where am $10,000
bebre o ay Dr. Nofa Messi bebrebe
100 cedi notes are dollar note about 10,000
okay normally yana bond on 10,000
bond ye $10,000
it you know is na bond no watch onu yi be okay
ana oshumri nyina nti we no be sika bebrebe wo de ko titi sika ni mu a ti say 3 dabi
our you
Ghana cedi mu
our yi
all cedis
bank na ba bon tin ya be 1.5 kura
ese bebrebe sika bebrebe a we na NDC so ayi for food so say betin ahwe bebrebe
we wo mu chita masofo na aha no start here enti obi anya Sammy Gyamfi nko na be yo NDC fo ni nyina we na ma no ko hia sofu bi a no ye bi saa no bo de twem bo mo sai saa no se plan ma fa no
ai
MPP asofu ni nyina ya first Canada o
nti sika pa na ya bai o si NDC fo ni sika egu ka mu de we nye new because Kaiso Kuje to Ablakwa NDC Atambo Sebre so deputy minister na 20,000 Ghana cedis
that was around 2009
na okodis yeso okodidi ikaku and okọ hro ne car
Dabi
20,000 Ghana cedis dem
woko weekend with the crew
working na oba no so ni ogwakodi a eba ko no
akofia da be me da kwesa da wo ba no na ne ka ho aye fin
hwe ko crew mo sika be spending
Kwaku ko bo wunwane ma fi
so sania
ebe wunwane ma
sa mako sa weekend me kra mo sa me come mountain so ha na mako
ko ba pro
yo ayi akoye ya enti mako ama na ma efita meti ye misiana na dompre
eh sa
me de ko si ani wo ayi
agokanti
ono wow misiano kama pa once again mi dwane ye
ye ndie se odwane kuda ko de
mitia omunyina
wala fa champion remain
na mitia omunyina
once again na wakwaba
ni makwaba
na sika da so gu hu egwakwe na we
na odi akọ se enka wadwendwen hu nti
dabi
wono sika ka crash o ho a akwanda se ni pa no nka o se odi lo to 1000 or Friday I said that if he said become who idiot
that was it a black question missing money happened when he was deputy
information
and yeah the education
education the Jomama second term in normal
yes information no information to a Friday say senator
I kulugutia John Akulugutia no di kan appointing information minister ahona no mo ne ye adwuma eno mo didi na se ami yi no eyi ni free ho no mo de mahama ya regard ko ho
dabi this lady
Zito Kakwe On the dick alcohol.
Aye.
Na bebe na akuruguti alcohol.
Actually, no, akuruguti alcohol.
Asa no you the man.
Yes. Zito Kwaku na data hampers scandal we buy no refi.
Zito Kwaku.
Aye. What is that dogby hampers issue bi ni ade no.
Yeah. Etina sika nje NDC for sika eguka mu de. Gono me NDC pani bia me mu ne din. Kofodua. Oji sika oni ka mu ama boys nyaade da fam si.
Ano den.
Ese wabom sika tuo boys.
Pe.
Omo bia sika no.
Tugumeso.
Oh, na boys ne gu fam.
Na adwuradun campaign wa hu.
What you say? Enti no sika de hey. Na ndra me hu say enu aba ko from sisi ade ewi afa dollars ntumu na me se mu de tumu ma afa ntumu ye nim say dollars say amona mo dollars gumkam ebi wo fie ebi gumfie dollars gumfie ebi gumayi
na ayi ase na ayi okwa bon san say de ye odi at champoni
no is it
Zito Kwaku.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought say na mahama I na akuruguti akọ. Okay. And you know, me say obi Joe I send a message say in this all this Sammy Gyamfi issue nyina no. Internal ya no they want some beka bi. Eba say ya eja internal ya no. Obeti o monka na asema si MPP.
Say ya ka be duru ho.
Say we no. E woni pa bi wo Ghana ha.
Omo nka bi wendi.
Aban he Dr. Kennedy. Or ye doctor, medical doctor by profession. Abrea COVID by na ye hear expert in medicine. Akasa na kufado adi ha ye na this for criticize no. Sabri na Ghana for her anymore say an MPP for her anymore say Dr. Kennedy expertise in health no will come to bear. Go no, yantin kan da. Obatin kan na asema si MPP. Obati at Kennedy kan na asema si MPP mu. Ora Kwadwompi ani, we are former chief of staff. We are by it borders on governance and good governance. And we are by see a Kwadwompi ani ka the former chief of staff. Say Obeka kire the Ghana for say odo na chief of staff say na kobesi handle sasem wi.
Wada.
No ka kire Ghana for ono betimi aka so a governance expert because of Nijimo obedi entity ni. Oyobi e ba memu hu semu a wabiri mpa. When na ko ofa Kwadwompi ani see atenka on tenka da
wada why busy myself.
Nka just all the upper will can say oh baby adri die can Japan about me any can Japan and running meet dan Kwadwompi ani be grant interview be 20 radio
that was yenye ne sa
all the upper will make us say baby election in yi ko die o ra Canada Japan nyintum no me Dr. about me running meet wo be Kwadwompi ani be sore adware a grant radio station TV station be 20 interview
na argument be say a very bunkum argument na ne say and ko ba ne sa dia hwan na e be running na flag bearer you see sa asem win
wahu enti obedware no wasore akọ omo a etratra this is the time you hear omo to come out and talk.
Okay na be say fa boko ayi no na jegezi ma
ayi and okoye
in fact omo se kuhwegu ho papa omo se na jegezi ma ayi na wuja for holumo jakpa
okay I see
wa se ne che no kuhwegu holumo papa na oh yeah ekuhwegu to fro boko no ekuhwegu edo akomedie
okay ai unti o se wu se Dawuro o ma me aja kandate se oba kufudu and wenu kukrantumi o se wu ehuma na ekurakura mi mu no na me jimi ensane ya chekere governor me da se ehuma na ekurakura mi mu no eze me jimi hu ba bia enye na fam kura enti se wu so aja kanda no pay good morning to you.
Oh I say papa rather
ni papa mu
na jigezi papa rather
okay
na je be so fa cheye say papa rather enye o ma
okay ti ni papa yi no koye
Kwaku
na oba na esika gunkam
ensem say ba social media no maka se no MPP wo ho no leader any national chairman said the BCT enka ordinarily kini MP yini Dr. Bamia camp yini honorable Kene Japan camp yini Adenimo camp yini we say but aba ama you too early in fact enra na Mother's Day wo we Mr. Monitano wo made March no the Independence Day. Na enkofo we shake Ghana for Happy Independence Day. Na one contested that Malusu, maybe one at the actual I say great comeback. And the baby incoming. Ya 2 ba. Is 5 months when you ring. Obi a winning as member of parliament or the ticket of MPP. 5 months when you ring.
Na Obi so ukutuno.
Na Obi so ukutuno. Kwaku, yes, now you unsettle the person.
Wabria ye
wabra.
There be your numbers get to our parliament. Say nipa ne create me concentrate
to a parliament.
At least for the first
2 years. Enru Kwaku last primaries, parliamentary primaries MPP year. Omo in January 2024. Na March mu na ko first start e de especially omo lose over primaries. The great comeback. They say now mo flies na na musa mesre MPP for sad munya ye. Members of parliament contest enye ruho. Allow people to breathe kakra. Ko contest bu she e di pe dia reho. Afen ye here parliament MP for say on be djuma kese e wo parliament. Now say Kwaku. Who you saying? Ebi MP because what committee nipa biense bi committee say bia o ya de bi samu sa wa mo yeso so what if abon kan
obi anka ho dodo enichi na me be kan wa fidie so on the 6th of February say party mpanifo and start say almost dealing with mbeko against the party rules. What we say now, it is becoming difficult for the party to sanction anybody because say adwa safo obi yebi one twena so adwa safo abeyebi wo so refer to disciplinary committee besi na asem no wanka owusu bempa wo so refer to disciplinary committee besi na asem no wonkan na omo e ka say akire so but sanke be a party to me take decisive decisions ono mo edi kan na anka bema as serving as deterrent e dey momo mo eden omo wo akire no. Now it is becoming almost difficult say party no be taking decision. And a chance say ya go don e be problem e dey ama party ni nyina. Enti ya de aha no kra na ye beka general secretary national chairman and impeni for national council omo hwe ni yi because man hwe ni yi a baby a de na shase na ekeka ko no e the problem be bre party no party ni ntimi nso ano hwe ade ajon mahamaye ohun kotoku anu kan no de kurashim hwe ade ajon mahama na point is say everyday bia asenfoforo everyday bia obeda be sori bia na bia ba and a person no the interesting headlines about this issue but my favorite the Republic Press na
and your boss for you
me sundaye the Republic Press and obest to me high in the Grand Star but now so do oba oboa
edwada
and then the oba oboa kra
mo fam enkrenya enje security for
nti asante pacho ye fa Republic na ye fa no shase omokita interesting headlines and anopay na ye hwe nsem no said omo so esi e capture no e de e bae ba no nyina mu an se amanfo e ba na anu ya no dollars eguamu dam no kam to so e party full soldier okwa osimam dollar o ma si di anye ono ade Sammy Gyamfi aye ye hu se dollar no mse ne bo ayefo no o mo to dollar ne gu omu dem enti so ye businessman kotobi na dollar ne bo bedin kotobi na so odi akokra na ma Sammy Gyamfi num ye mo mo nko an to dollar no efa ngu omu dem efa nya kaka
be se wo so osi di
ya wo si di se a so ko to dollar ne bi na so ye Ghana no so nya dollar ye Pacho Republic Press or say Mohammed's gold boy hot for blowing cash on Agrada. Where the best a caption for today. Mohammed's gold boy hot for blowing cash on Agrada.
The beka ba could be enko for blowing cash on needy Agrada.
Needy Agrada.
Na complete.
Na ka we kra. Enti ase bokon so e just said them bium.
Obi anka ho asebo.
Oh. If you 20 ya konde
o machine
nyina.
Fie makoma ko 20.
E wo boko important mu.
Your Mahama legacy
China or take how many share dollars.
So Mohammed's Gold Boy hot for blurry cash on Nidi Agrada. Republic Press RP Boko on fire again. Over 20 houses touched. Guta calls for price reductions amid cities appreciation.
I don't know my agent. Because I say about the two who say obaye dollar no from. And a Ghana near my boy and say dollar na near my boy. And it's a near my boy dinner dollar dear. Say dollar number for more. I say never book for
Massa could you mean to and the body me and I'm so be the body me say on 50 cedis.
Me say Mr. me quiet stew me koto tomatoes. Tomatoes 30 cedis be pa say I feel me sister no sa
almost the boy
and also brand no cry dey ye
me say untimi to hwe wodwom oye untimi to emo untimi to aduane ayi di
one something
untimi to bibia so enema boy dey ntina make no because we yera ayi mu yebewra June July na mafo be sha akra ne ma wa brochiri for bronya nema no mo de akranti no dollar no e we den a o mo obi e na ada o say dollar no e be sa be fam
dollar but you see me guta sa de o mu kan e kam ne ya adwen but me nyina homa so me busa na questions bi be 4 years ago a dollar no ho ye den ya edu bi ka ya ko be 18 cedis ni ade ade go for speculative bebre edu be sa te ba fam Ghana for ka say yesre mo monte mo ne ma so guta for enfi. In fact, tag for Traders Advocacy Ghana.
Yeah.
David Amwatin. Omoneti omoniama so. Etolo paye Musa Amwatin said that time nempa boalo moton ewa ekromu no. Omo ye the day. Omo te so. Oh, the papa mono no. Samose dollar index the ya. Ekoso ambetum. Eba for so ambetum. So afi asebe na esibi. Engineer Jonas Ajiman
the
Gambia follow ye anope engineer Jonas Ajiman ye mo achia no pay and say ohun ye pa
okay Reverend George Labi ono so says weekend we na ye ne ma me ne nua ba no 1 week no nti no so me kujira amanan mu ma ekoye bibia fefefe nti o say me kan che mu nyina se o chia mo na mo yi ni ye next month 20th ti mu aba mo sem besan akwa okugu abi
ka say yi ni na akwa kan be so born san
oh say 1 week ni so me ko boka
ka ye da ben
next 20th next month June
okay
nti 1 week ni say me yi bia me ko ye
mina asare mina ko say if Sammy Gyamfi has shown us clearly that Ghana has no problem, then why was NDC creating that false impression that Ghana was gaping for life at the intensive care unit at Kolebu when in opposition? After all, who is Agrada? He allows one of no moral values to trap him into committing such an unwanted act. Made a trap in the Munyai. Nipan was so generous. And was what the man into. There's no trapping anyway. There be
generosity.
I mentioned I'm the God is with the assistant is generous.
I can't patch your papers now and for daily guide, bra. Now make crown way no we're not patch your video near you know. Who says Sammy Gyamfi na all part of show crowd in CCC. Oh man or yaros is so for not new rakemu who is coming. And to daily guide is when you see Sammy Gyamfi sprays dollars on Agrada and the chest front. Sammy the dollar man says he come says he can Gyamfi so and I said Dubois he bombshell rattles national security nti eno so e wo hasi so
a news e ba so they say yem say president so hia wo mo
person hia hwan ya
person hia attach na
e do boy ma mo nko
national security for
no go no hwe e say attach na press conference no so the fact nyina egu abon
o ma be no
that be
a man 1 week into 1 week na be so you know technically na be so nti many attach ya ka be press conference na so de ni nyina da to abonten na say kuro yi why na betimi atene why na betimi atene
opa mu fu aso to ne be ma
yeah nti no ho asem enso eno no okay so I think that is it Soko project na other ones no there and should I know for you okay so
Soko chende o fatao
Soko project no
fatao
the new publisher or say Sammy Gyamfi raise dollars on Agrada NDC for soldiers whip and Agrada na edge dollars
and what inside
telling inside so to go me so na NDC for soldiers no so no wɔn esu a ɛnya asɛm ketewa wɔn nso so esu paa na ɔsɛ CDM tells Mahama to cancel COVID tax. In fact, that COVID tax we John other people seem to be also King promise we CGN may artist of the year. Now go down. Dressing I'm for the call. Sa TGVM no asino. Odo ase God dressing you.
Sa program they say I'm say ba ko bi pa de. Ono de say otimu say why baby social media so nkrofo shares acting go down.
Minim say na wo ko baby akwa breastfeed wo mo dia.
Na it organizes pa mo hema odi we be name.
Dabi.
It was very bad.
For me a pure madness.
So me kai say somewhere 2017 to 2016 ho be. Kumase Micklin Hotel. Na omo ye gospel music award. Na ma omo tu anyum gospel omo bae. Omo dressing. Na osofu bi wo susanso. Ona dan o preach ho. Na wo ye o ma die bia na nya asem no se mo so am so mo bonya modwum entade afofo am ahye mo dia begina ni mu ase mo abaso mo ye gospel musicians no mo kan kire se mo kanya msema kire ni
no mo ye musicians
mo nya gospel musicians
enwom no de ni trade no or apply the trade so me the san me hu Kwaku
and for where are you here
na obi o so gospel
nya ni kaseti
obi o so gospel pa
no gospel for no. Sir, I'm yes, I know.
Are you here?
Only imagine when you say, where are you?
Oh, there be no and just a person. Oh,
gospel. Obi gospel. Then this what power the arsenal. Best free heba.
Na baako.
Obi mo ready say, we gospel.
Baako stage so Crofo tian more full some money fans.
Say na pai.
Say na the tun apai. You know, form no
say the tun atia. Kwaku na say ade be mo share say corset no go say dey one don be wo e ba as a parachute no why say
oba
adai
oba de enyehu no tena ka mo mu oyiso say
ade be nko oh no that mo ye die no but I think say organizers of sub program no omo nhwe ni ye ya me say eje so no eya abroso parachute ndi omunyi filo anu odin me say legend minim say na wo o ka say omu minim ni di
Kwaku so na ye say that asa beti e si trouble so
wo se da hwe ni ye ohun
me na ni twa so pre ko be ma
hi asante yakwa anim hi mami bi o say anche obom say ye ba na ye pai nu fo
but this is the first time so o ma yes program ye wi a artist of the year umbi ade chen go for intima celebrate no gold is me ayia
I know the custodian the bureaucrat no money swine
Sammy Gyamfi $3 flashy agrada
custodian na capture the ni
flashy agrada
but still ha kwa besa we issue kakra they say kwa here no say you were brilliant but need this to student
flashy but need agrada
money swine ye kase money swine agodo omo etimi kase money swine obetimi hia o no di sika abo no so o di sika bo no so
osefa ko
anafo ba ko o hia no musasa o yo ba no o hwa gutu yimu o ya so kase o jun sashin boto yi sika jiko tachi na ha waka no atum enti custodian dey about money swine na CDM for na somo fire Mahama on the COVID levy OG.
I was at press conference.
Yeah. Na ukishe Ghana football.
Uju ko jina baby.
Ghana for so haju. Nana ji kwa na say. Ade ni I say TGM, enye TGVM. So I was ma say TGVM.
Waka.
TGM.
Enti, wono, enti ene wo ho no na say.
Was if you are watching your moves on CJ Kuma was lawyers caution Mahama or more issue statement.
Yeah.
I'm for years in your sort of
no say Dubu ahens claim must be probed. And we are Koja Santi, Kojo Pumpuna Santi or CDD. And I seen someone Dubu ahia cano. Yeah, fan is agro. And see a cum near Shim, near San Mubium.
If I picture Winyan ye power.
I got idea no. Oh, na video no some video me clear one pa.
Correct ba.
Asante you.
But Dagra that's been on the video be they say old video. Now what kind of dollars no? I say 49, 51, 52, 53. It was about 70. What sister work on? I'm say what you dey mu ya wo dey.
Wow, Sikakra.
Wow, Sikakra was a real 10.
And I say Sigagari, it's all Kenya netu. Okay, so the daily gist, the Bokrata, on also says Sammy Gyamfi sprays dollars on Agrada NDC full soldiers go mad. It's also say a fortunately minsano. Ena ode abaso blows at CMC over MD's appointment. Hey, now a list of Lobeku Radiabo.
I said,
Sana aba edipa yate se edipa omampanyi ya pa so fa onkoda CMC I don't know Randia be as CEO of Kwaku board was one penny it will no and then obendemu different person as CEO of CMC
I see
na yes a more thing
omampanyi
be interestingly
Jonathan Konkofo I appointment. Now so na Kwaku board boss.
When why? There be say ade no power you know. Who say we Congress? Obo party in the Congress. It is fair. There are so many power brokers. It run the abeno baby or the power ko nyem President Mahama won. Sa power no ho. Or ya somewhere 2012. The appointment of Steve as CEO of Kwaku board. I can tell you, say, no, my Mahama the man. No free. And Rand was instrumental.
Who knew one now? A Becatcher, say, Baby Becatcher, say, or no, as minister, Satan, a minister of health, or Pessoa Mahama Hokra, Nastan Dubu and the Abbasino Quine.
Hey,
no crate.
No president is Majubi, but
another fireworks at the BCBC, but interesting.
Marketing company.
And the partner Randy a penono. One year, President Kufu the appointee.
Mahama Etimi Ama Akufo-Addo appointee AEC Atena Minerals Commissioner. No ama Akufo-Addo appointee Atena Ghana Airport Company. I didn't see Akufo-Addo appointee to be CMC.
Airport no that's all.
Ogusu Honko baby and now you know. Me Honko baby Ogusu.
And Mr. Isi's way.
Mr. Isu. In fact, Okwa in this circles now, it is being rumored say a no so pay. Say Ibrahim Mahama no say or per se is a terminal.
So be our interest. So did say Mr. Isino what being war minerals in say Muntino.
But before so to us, Mamma ni Jack Bakupe. Na yonko. Abusafo amutie na mohwe obi wo 3-story building bia Auton ewo Clagons Printers ewa himfie na chi ho no mo a safie no efepa na omo asi ebia chese omu nwie ya brosansa efom no ground floor no ye was single room self contained ho na yesa 2-bedroom apartment ho no mawie oba first floor no nso a ye 6-bedroom apartment eno nso mawie en kama pa efe na dia aka no esoro no ntise obeto a na afi wato bo ase ebra wutimu no awadwodwo ho no na wo ye esoro no de ne tititimu amu abrochire no se uba mani obisika some pass asento no ansi da ma wo de ene obeto we na wo be wie ntemu a ebebo a papa because sprinters asase enye easy unye bi ebebo a ebio saa bia kro na so ye sign wo 4 plot eda ho anu de virgin ye nya ne hwe no osu betimi atona dwuma bi apese odidie bia no wadi enti wa wo pe efie ato ana pass asase ato ewo Accra prime area bi ti sprinters no Fred 0246 683597 0246 683597 nafi ye no nka ho asem bra ye ntraso bra yanko mawi
asante fa papa na aka ne bra
adi aka ntraso
hey asemu go all the to us na menya de o
all right so the informal newspaper was saying don't politicize spy chief's allegations. Government told driver busted with weed. It even quite was any music.
And then only doing some do you say we pay it. Me bobo man yet try say ya. Them say phone no so ankaza.
Because
we know ye kitikiti o
one slab crowd say ne bob ye
compress you
ma so beta compress be brace amra be brace
amu machine omo de ye omo machine omo de ye
sa ho
na me hu bi da say ili reggae presenter bi o baby no oba o mfa ne a obehye ni a compress no nti oba obu ne seki na ore ti ore na oso orisa no num soguso a na charge no enti no na obetre ini so a nzebunu nko a enti station ru no yo hedakro omoto kan nzebunu ano ba no se eye mu fancy here
I considered early to save Ghana Baumia reaffirms what about my picture crackdown on politicians or forget Galamsey fight Kwaku na wa obra penny Kanasigbe was a crackdown on politicians or forget Galamsey fight. SMP, Stars and Paul, warned government over gold purchasing. Tiano a year. Finance Minister Fonini and a Holomono. Yanko, newspaper so. Now, what couldn't the public okay was a satellite newspaper panicking government. A Dubois blows JDM out of the water. I see. Gold balls, so authority for gold trading. Yamin. Now, Yamin the way so a Dubois in his allegations must be proved. Kujua Santi Pumpuni and now also a day battle. A Kunako four books I said, now you were here for also I kept you as my vice president. Now, Emra. If we never talk about thing, Rajon Romani Mahama president. Yes, Wakosrano. It will try for in Dubai. As the demo try picture, there will be any. But the impression was that Okoma Meneho and Mucha picture Dubai. But Saturday make us say, not President Mahama Nigo Maimu, the vice president Nigo Maimu. Yeah, Umi knew one Mahane. Speaker of Parliament. And the speaker so that time it is always new. Okay, and the today I said a court. Chief Justice, acting Chief Justice. They are sure also in, but he wasn't sworn in. It is that time that Ghana damping. I do say in fact, the Supreme Court ruling say anytime Bia Mubianya available Biano, if you speak a crown, say sworn in. Can somebody do quick echo midnight? I can't say there be can't say. Okay, yes, sworn. I must say I am saying do aja homo, and I can't say swear in one. And who he has said so in Supreme Court said yes. Supreme Court said there be anytime be act biano and see a so in and son of us acting. Anyway, a man will be in. Your minor da home pine. A minor at that home pine. It is speaker that was sworn in. Yeah, sworn in. Chief Justice acting so that be sworn in. Sworn in. Mummy she. It's no ever hollow. Yeah, quite this paper. So now, my picture now, woman the Bible. Say no dey na ma me no fi nti ma mpani wo fi a wo be share process we initiate you hanin mfi o sama there be same audio fan say same company for bank say be try photo ntina say dress no oh you dressing the same na dey abroche dey say wo ho abroche woni ha wo woni am didi nti so Ghana ntina me ka ma mpani wo fi Ghana dey no go say but you see still na no e wo say abroche dey ani me still na na wo say o mind you President Michu statement who say Wakosra mama no she's in good condition we still now we enjoy the leave na kakati if ya na maybe we say oba no ko share cast no so mo prepare how man no how many years na me be saduma so onyamai Kwaku video bi ekọ run pa se agogo se kolongo na kolongo dumasi na Kwaku Galamsey amoye krolumu kwa nyinam ko he nyinam krom finfin abezu sa krom finfin
be bia ni old town
nyinam osino krom finfin
in the middle of the town
but we know under president first Kufuado na ni ho we president Mahama ya was waiting na watchipe atu Galamsey ase no ono na isi at the time and ye see and obi en kahwe say afi na say and the team declare state of emergency okay I say afi na Ghana 40 and some na ka say Jomama ye command no mte ase because Jomama na no gira ho na COVID-19 yare bi aba covid
na China no kra na ba ye no kra no wo monye ho to yare no kɔ na Ghana ye je ho to ba ye uda so
yeah ɛna na kan wo sɛ
no wo muna nanim o ɛna wo ka sa sɛ de oni obi ku no ɛna wo ba uda so je covid levy
tio ɔba ye no
ɔyɛ kɔma na ho na be yɛ sa de wi
wa be hu sɛ covid levy no sika abenya wo mu no 6.4 billion Ghana cedis sika de ma he wo hwɛ aban budget pa baby e sika kɛseɛ pa kɔ ɛyɛ presidency we presidency ni free horoma ɛyɛ defense we defense a ɛyɛ interior the third place a Mahama sika kɔ pa ɛyɛ gold board ansa na aba other ministries no enti for buy no hu sɛ oyi covid levy na free ho a na obɛhwere 6.4 billion minister ba na akabiri 7 billion a economy ne be crash nti afei de otwa U10 sɛ afei de ɛwɔ IMF na wanti ɔpɛsɔ ne IMF fu
na akufa do na on
oni IMF kɔma ya ma yɛ September
akufa do no oni IMF na wo ka no hwan ne kɔ hɔ
ma me nya ko a ɛwɔ US ɔso on do fo sɛ Sammy Gyamfi dollar no ɛyɛ stage na ohu sɛ dubu ahen issue no ebe take center stage this week nti on person mo yes are divert attention from the dubu ahen case dubu ahen case no de mami nya ko enwu
dia
dubu ahen case no it will not die it will not die enti amunya kakra
etuna sa asomu dendende sa etuna enu kyane ayi no afeni asa asom biu
amunya kakra obi adwen se bewu a amunya kakra enti ɛyɛ de bi a godon da sebrem ɛsɛ mpanifo ɛhwɛ me expect say minority no ebe request for a probe on the Sammy Gyamfi issue no we also calling on the special prosecutor say wada wo nyane
papa
central for kan asɛm a na ɔtata wo ye wada o nyane na we na ye within the mandate we na ɛyɛ within the office of the special prosecutor the mandate
onye na yi anyi ne A+ de no aye ho anye ndc for ntofi
nti omo ye bone nka
akufu ado de ne ba ye ho asem a ene nke obeya me wiase nyina te se oye adwuma nipa bia te se
Kwaku Dr. Bamia thank you to say abawie
yeah
omo wie
na say
okay
na ne kasa wokora no kasa nyina eje towards party unity na so Kwaku to de bia o se kasa obi a wo se wada ne ne nyane edin eti nipa wo se wasi nkite se wo ye din a wo no be kontokwa Kwaku utwam na wo chia na eyentokwa wancha no nso a eyentokwa na emu no pass ndwie no ye de ugiri se edwetindi asundwie beba ensemu a enkofo no social media enipa bebre o market YouTube ayi a omo pages a omo gina ho edidi Dr. Bamia tem kansem ebi enra me ho abrante ba ko bi na me ye ma bi se na me ne be kasa etobi onu timi nya akokodu ka chem se na dem ayi mo ye no na emwa party no enra chini enra me hu ni Facebook page ayi a udi nkofo achi o kasa ba Dr. Bamia no be kan Dr. Bamia can never win mo de Dr. Bamia baby ma obelusu enti munyi Dr. Bamia si nchen na mo fama first all work in Japan to the extent I feel that he's no longer calling for competition again. Got every one catch Dr. Bamia say one contest bi he said they will so contest we say win no
godon ni a wo kan nyina Dr. Bamia ohun say politics enya asori ono auto microphone bi sumo bi yi say microphone to microphones a build this studio say fa nyina temo a ono so build this studio ni bi so de be defend ne ho a eyi omunya so omo approach politics say eya asori no so bi atone ma se fa ni watam ni edi watam na wo say o so ntone ma ni bi me opare ansa tama no oye MP no na so no 11th floor e wo job 600 the office ni anes be ye boade ni ti ye kwa o say na wo be di MP ye se obi akofu matwumanfo e na ode be bunkro
na skofa bi
na unkofa bi na
unkofa matwuman ni bi na wusu a ye se obi tuatu eska onso su be di MP onso go pesika no metua so for say macho man no a ode ba no ene be mo alus na wunya bi di and sign
no
enti say obi e di atamdidie e na e be di president ni ya bankrofo pa na edi watam a na de bo pa na edi ni paratem bi echi binim say me kan ni pa ebre ni me nya adwen ba me ka say politics Ghana politics no enya sorry look aka why the begia say nobleman said Dr. Bawumia obi be ko zongo aka say Bawumia we osanum whiskey but yenya nipa ebo nipa pa e ma nipa kokko say wo ma nipa gitu mu eji Dr. Bawumia hu say politics enya sorry look enia ma ekoso nyina no munya omo me catch you
awosusaso
Kevin Tera no mo tena abrochire ene yinu ma endis for bobo nkrofo pa am ye di asantefo atemwa wo go top men people ya boa wo go top men people wajimi wo ye say emamu di atemwa do you know what they were doing no mo provoke asantefo beyond on limit ampani ampa asantefo bufu ye no eduru abato so no almost say ye nkoto and ampani ampa so asantema nipa do na ankoto aba even though MPP nya vote e wa Ashanti region sin baby but na vote MPP betime nya Ashanti region omo anya enti wo dey otena say ni ye de bia ni ye di watam ni aba enya hwe modi amunya menka enya hwe Dr. Bawumia onso to microphone ni bi laptop no onso to bi afuma nipa na onso ni atamma
Bible kra se sa oso nipa nyina ni di a ene na wo yi nipa bonini due sa oso be so nipa nyina ni a obi ani wo betumi aso nipa nyina ni
okay ase wo se to no ase o ma twentwen so kakra mu wie o se aka kakra
na ka Eastern region
asa aka Eastern ni bia ama ye
na central
region yeah
enti ya de ni a wo minti da se Bawumia Dr. Bawumia kasa atia obi wo Ghana ha da minti Dr. Bawumia din every sabre be sinne minti se wakasa tia obi da enu mpo yenye nipa din atem enti die be bio na abaye ense se mo handle Dr. Bawumia no mo tutu ne ma yie ya ti ha o se na ya di nkrofo atem ye ni obi atem da wo yeah we deal with issues we your party ba we your party akwada we your party panini na wo ka dia bi wo ka semia na wo ya dia bi a emwa party na ene ne no wasem ya ti da be na betina se ati se nkrofo a o de mo tena se a na atem die no masate no ya sa na ye adwuma ya issue ba na ye ka bi onko ka asemboni a obi ni uni asem ala president Kufuor te akonya so no se drum e bia na ye nya issue ye no ha
of course
president Mahama te akonya so se enya enti se wo susu wo ho bi na wo koya de enya ne e ka o so ya se ye didi atem dabi ye ndi atem ba Dr. Bawumia camp no susu no omo enhwe na me ka se atanie no obi abo degree wo mu a obi kuta masters obi kura PhD enti se wo pese sa na ye kono a ye betumi akọ ye ba hwe de obi loser mrs ye ka se de atem nie ana ekọ primaries MBB primaries a ebi ba sa kwam woni o ma yom kukukuku na so omna no so mi agima Ghana ha no o be sa kwam ye ka se yemfo we nyina ho ne yemfo we nyina ho ne nka obi a ho asem a ye ba hwe de ebe nya ne ho asem boni aka o man wi mu o atente wo tu auto a ye nhuri tireja timunya ihuhu no ne ensem hu na mudi no na se ni pesuru mu
Kwaku ayi over the weekend former Minister of Communication and member of Parliament for Hoya Blikumade Danso Maholo the bia media me kaimpo
ona Esla
Usu Mrs. Esla Usu Ekufu Ablikuma West Kwaku wotro article bi eba bontin na wo hwe article na wotro ba bontin na wo kase se wo hwe a ese MPP fu bi atu omani asi former president Nana Adodan Kwaku adoso twena boso na ojidi se enye na this somebody wa hold together the party for 8 years in opposition. And now as I hold together the party for 8 years in government. Even in opposition now was a year one that largely no one was share party headquarters. O market to assembly at the ade. Kwaku and no do or Chinese say a hard drain say and Kofobet Kasan Semina and over church or San Semino at the Alpha or Mampenda da Nana Adan Kufado. Kwaku Melani Yarding say a whom he has said Mammy Ridicacra was saying, Name was saying, Nana Akufo-Addo thanks all of you who are busy vilify him today and blaming him for our defeat. I am sure you would all have given him the credit if we had won. Thank you for saying the man who held this party together for 8 years in opposition and 8 years in government actively worked to ensure that his vice president, whom he had helped throughout their 16-year close relationship, lost. Never mind that his final ambition was to hand over to an NPP president, and he said so often. The man who financed all structures of the party every month for 8 years, sending monthly allowances to every constituency, region, and national office, hates the NPP. Not to mention the monthly top-up he provided for all MPs for 8 years, which was more than our take-home pay. We now say he wanted to destroy the party he sweated to help build. Thank you. The man who kept the lights on, Edward Totoa, concluding part, was said that's fine. Like all humans, he also made mistakes, but we expected more from him because he is superhuman. But the question some of us are grappling with now is, if we don't appreciate the efforts of people like Akufo-Addo, is the NPP worth dying for? It's way na yemame esla wusu ekufu watro aba.
Okay, say now no make we fidi so say Nana Akufo-Addo a public statement about enipa enidin enam essay Dr. Bawumiano. Na Crawford can someone me nyadwen.
Me probably can be.
But you see, Nana Akufo-Addo yes public statement no about say nsem a ye katon so na akasa e de tia Bawumiano. People will continue to do this. And you see, there be a mekan abel na Akufo-Addo coalition o jan baby o say yera president Jikum Kufu adwuma obeye no enu ni be ato aso. Today, whoever obey the NPP biano oba be kan say yera Akufo-Addo adwuma obeye no enu bi ne ye be ato aso. I don't believe in say obi abe say president Akufo-Addo because say no now say the legacy o say NPP because why din a wode be coalition bi Akufo-Addo din and na wode be coalition until say woni pa kono ba be president na wa ye bi no wode Akufo and Akufo-Addo din most especially president Akufo-Addo because on na dey no current na mom say president Akufo-Addo so o vice president senior Yemami Osulusu kan yi a woni na 16 years say enkrofo so nam e de wudin say President Akufo-Addo say Bawumia Ekremuni enti Ghana is not ready for a Muslim president. Enti mamon twaba mamon support no. You should be concerned. Yes, you should be concerned. Say enkrofo di wudin enam ede yesa. So President Akufo-Addo say see ade or support asemesi or support Bawumia bim because Bawumia Ekremuni Ghana is not ready for a Muslim president. Some of us yentimi mente President Akufo-Addo no baby me who audio bia me who video bia chest wakasa but that is what is going wrong and I don't know ma enipa ASR and the man President Akufo-Addo yes ade wa anya ade
but ayi Dawuro
entimi de mesi mesre mampani not to declare his support but said the bribi omo be call primaries na oba abonti be kan say on support obia and ibeyi ni bia on ni beye obeboa no we retain power for MPP no ye hia say obaba bonten abesete records on that issue no straight.
Okay. Me nim me esle sa statement to issue yi. Ensem bebre awaka na ahwe be say ensem bebre nso. Hwe eye normal. Former President Kofo free ho no. Akufo supporters nso can the same thing. Sakufo mpese Kufo ba be di president.
Yeting.
Yatiti bebre.
Akufo trying.
Asem send e ba ye keka na ko issue statement keka kan say ya bia no na o hye nipa bufuo atie nipa binom. Our statement we what church ya we say de na ka se Kufo de nyina Kufo so ye. E bra no ye president. Enso free ho no. Most can be safa no. Hwe o ka se na oboa to the sense of top.
Ne okay. Nana aponsa bidi akon. I send the message bia mama. And that message you send the say me kasa me kind de no nso a. Eno so sem wum. Sem wum. Hwe wo kan ya akoka se oye Nana Akufo de ya na top mo one piece mo salaries. O ka se ya MMDC is no so mo to so be di yaw because ya tete o mo so akatua so enti wo paso kire say MMDC is na akatua ana Akufo de tie na obede be support mo so na na aho nyema bi wo ho a about party no opposition ensam keka bebrebe no munyai nyansa na doso mo de mo ko bisa MMDC is amane amu hunu ya tete o mo akatua so amusika connect etuo ka 5000
enti ene na ne tete ane ya de be support mo de na na enyema bi wo ho ya bebia obehye obi abufu nti wo moment wo pen ni paper no wo mo twia mo nto mbo ase kakra
Kwaku asame enkomo na ye die no ho very dicey enti wo pese wutie yen a fa akoma pati fa akoma pati enkomo na ye die no wo hiti nail no right on his head ye ni ati hen you believe say enipo betimi de MPP and o minor konanim you betimi protect the legacy of Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In fact babia Dr. Bawumia beko bia wo kasa wo chede kasa no miensa enema Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo aban eyeye we are no year from or ye dig a car to be support to your debaya, a junior or debaya, a man, the boss,
editum.
Then present editum more ye. Oh, ye, no, Becca de Alonso, Yaman child, they say, Yamia don't no bad president, I don't know, be. Of course, ya to a baby in Google Abba, varied opinions. In fact, at a point in time, Nana do lose 2008 elections. And Kwaku Sam Ebikwa ye duabo. Emo man peninda that John de Kumkufu. I remember say Mustafa Hamid, then spokesperson to Nana Akufo-Addo. Actual article on why them people lost. Virtually blaming everything on President Akufo. That time people believed it. The mesrene say me say me take us me a bit conflicted because any power manage MPP mu pa kese pa na Akufo-Addo and sana Dr. Bawumia also came on the scene na menena anantie any pa close to Nana Akufo-Addo omo enya bote kakra omunya abote kakra omunya abodo kire at least modie matimedi modie 8 years attacks na edia kakra beba make room for it, just let it pass, let it slide, because say most of your churches na Dr. Bawumia a ungrateful person that behave for man Dr. Bawumia akasem a criticize Nana Akufo-Addo obi holuma was so Dr. Bawumia nipa, but Dr. Bawumia po ni mu no e normal eti munya bodo cheka kra say ensem ni biba na so bo kofo eka di gumu so a let it slide. At a point in time President Akufo Now was what I think inauguration as I say of John Mahama and Professor Mills. MPP from Rantie ko good Professor but I George Kuku for fie and the pa e kwa ho no omo no mulidi signing na no supposedly they were from the camp of Nana Akufo-Addo meboa they want to physically stop him some more man nko inauguration meboa ba mesre and they Easter kwa Easter Nana Akufo-Addo for more than a decade okoda bi oko Easter okọ ba bi okotena na omadi nkomo adwendwen man no business e yini ade afi so okoi owo fie over John Dramani Mahama as president wa nkosra no wa nkoni fa nkosa se Nana mate so ba diba be cha na obedi nkomo did you hear anybody complain? All right, imagine say senka president Kofo that time akono akokwa say wo kodi Easter and like a Professor Mills or Kwaku China, a carpet tasman can be seen. Unim, but may say Kwaku Mesro. Ye may say to him. Now, may charge your bear 1 month in ye trim, bibinti and ye far. President a good for the fee, Yanko. Ye quite what she look at say, President, ye more. Why ye Juma? Ye the media for a catcher will say, ye boa basso. We are still reaffirming our your support to you, say. With legacy, would you multimedia a real mo insumo with Jemo? You be defend a protective legacy. We said it, but doesn't mean say a David Bad is especially criticizing that we can't do it. It doesn't mean say criticizing now. Not about me and I say, I got away.
Omo ese omo ekuma na Akufo-Addo no. Omo so man na Akufo-Addo asonte. Say President Kofo owie na dwuma as president no omo anim say okotena feeding when interfere in any party process obi we evidence on famra say after say President Kofo edi president wie okotena fi no o kan say me pese we be national chairman me pese we be general secretary me pe we as flag bearer me pe we as we enti sinema ni bi wo no mo a na maka no President Akufo-Addo ye de wudin say party no Tio, ya do di say party no. Odu ha say o, na se na Akufo-Addo kura say ba omia no mpe no. Na se na Akufo-Addo kura kofa ba omia ba e kura. Na anu kwasi kwatin kwotena oyire pa FM. Se na Akufo-Addo no kura kofa ba omia ba e kura, ono kwasi si a won support no. And you get people to go on TV and say some of these things. Dr. Tekene dia hokabi na oyako kana na ofo say so bi support ba omia. Na se bi otiana no ote say yes na Akufo-Addo kro no kofa ba omia ba say ba omia kremoni nti won peno a en fa sumdue ma nti no media I still stand by my point say na Akufo-Addo issue statement and then put the otwe bibi on the Facebook kekra no a even 2 lines are ebe clear sa propaganda ni nyina de afiwo na sumdue ba party nim na party no atimi akonenim na DC ba ko ne yere awosapome no say MC DC fakatu ya netete so no de no kwasem aha adwen pa aha adwen pa na DC no ne yire na wo suin say ni kunu mo ye ne pasa tete aka amakatu ya so ni ade
baba say DC no so no ne yire de bia ogine say da katu anko no o mudi no fienti ya teso dia na o me excuse dia woni na ni yi
o da ti o da gono ti o woni ni ti o kasa aya enipa edom DC no eni omo edom omo no say na wo susu kakra bounce ma ka beti de sisi ntokuru bi no efe ye no susu akam
Kwaku ma me kase bi
den kase bi na utamasa kase bi
meso Kwaku me afel twaso ba bia na adodan Akufo-Addo wo sisi obi o MPP mu bia o person contest flag bearer position ayi so kotia
no akotia na bonamane
obekọ President Kofo ho akotia na bonamane obekọ na Akufo-Addo akotia bonamane obi na obeti aka so wo na Akufo-Addo ho a na Akufo-Addo ka se dem o de member so be ba obaji obi a me no ka sei ora bo kere Japan akotia no ora bo Brian Champo akotia no ora bo Dr. Efene sei Aduchum onso akotia no obo me say na akofie ho
ai na to si akoho
na to see the me monitor
so akọ aduma ba wo
oh na to see the futuristic yi
okay
omo me say na akwakochia no
ayi so
ya ama so so akwadum aba
miensa na ya bo me so akwadum
da
ben
akwadum de da ono ko do kwan na na
akwa na yi am say Brian Kwaku
akwadum asen
edu da fa da simla pharmacy
ofosi di agro
eti Kwaku the maker ne say president Akufo Addo ba Montika say ontimi support Dr. Baumia esi no da
yes
because omo be contest but after the contest whoever wins he will support the person but one to me on take say me support Dr. Baumia in the vacuum
say
I was only become say he said we a statesman and ntino obi obebe bia no wajira baba
yo
madam say support bank of for the din enam say ni din e ho so e consent
for the din say party no ho na be consent madam say bebre ora Frimpong Samuel so hwe na de bia hwe o say godom men kan tro so pa wasempa baby a yedu no ye de enkrato no be ora Alexander Kwasi Akwa oso oboabo no ho say obe organize BC mock BC edi amankula na yadi afi ya otaye ti afi di enso say next month to enen kula ni control BC and social nti na yakere mo so mpa bom that's be
men so chiamo o say nzima na kan market yemu say obi oni market mu na ahwe ba keke ka mistake wa
market me say ni ma boy di no and I say na de ni ma boy di so dey expert na to e kan of aben fa expert na to tani mu so dem say mu bi die yen adwan yewram santi so quickly no jesi wa ankana de me bo bia shim so jesi wa send birthday ba obey
send ya ma Mr. Santi
okay enti ndie
and Mr. Santi yen twam free way
yen free na
Lady Reverend Sheila Frimpong Lady Reverend Sheila Frimpong enura na eya birthday nti we birthday the Mother's Day any see here na jesi wa ma me jesi wa or Movement Television afa wa ukunu Bishop Mengel Esedu Frimpong and knowledge of salvation ministry asafumani nyina say yemfa everyday we so na pay yema belated happy birthday nti Lady Reverend Sheila Frimpong yema belated happy birthday zasanti yedo ase abusanfo ye ni dwa kakra yemfa ani nkyeremu ewo nature medics o maso ye kwakope no dia say ho yare o me de gastro mixture aba wo a wanya stomach ulcer na typhoid fever wo aduane to yem na yem ya wanya diarrhea wanya indigestion edre so hwe kira kwan na no bie na ho towo eni sa gastro mixture oba bu nsa wote ya oba wo nsa bu onsisi so oba wanya infection yeast infection in particular o hwe edre bia eye menstrual mixture kopebi o nature medicine na fa sa yare na sa na se fatus yare na se na ohunto be ma wadi free 35 years kwa o prostate asase kese no e affect ojunso no e ma ojunso no sesa kanese na utimi jonso kama kanese na ojunso utimi siri nyanko bebe no ene ni nyina ntimi mabio we ya no na mo na ho aye nsem bebri jonso ukọ jonso akakra na jonso saade wo da na jo abesore jonso saa untimi na na ade achi aye prostate plus mixture ena nature medicine in country na no pese ko pebi no nom na ebeboa na saa ha no atuase ama ba bia tuntun dro bia akwa nature medicine no ebenye bia to upebi etu na 0248 778899 0248 778899 onsa ebeka bi tabia heba center for ade tabia heba mixture ba sedro we tu malaria tu fever etu ahotutuo ase wonuma to a wontimi ni die no wonye binum a eboa ma onum te ama otie aduane da ankasa okwa dwuma ba no aye mre wodie pensuo dware na pe bibidi na okoda no no atwa tabia heba mixture no bi ade be chance na wotwe kura wonko adwuma da na honoma se sisi ho so malaria do tatahwe e wo Ghana ha tabia heba mixture wonye bi e beboa na no achi no tabia sade tabia takuma ba ya the turmeric and flaxseed black pepper ginseng ni ginger na afraye aye ewo hwe nyina ewo enti ya de atrete na latafre ene ewo de wo sahye mu a wotia no no amia na watafre aye djuma o mema ntinim enti we ye mema duro to bi adwuma djuma kra eye ba bia tuntun do bi akwa benya tabia heba mr ne tabia takum yi biato upe bi etu na 0243 68 6861 0243 686861 so a obejo so high sense for semen country so pe home plans papa bia to na de wani akyerɛ hɔ obenye bi ɛwɔ hɔ no ma nya asɛm ketewa koraa oni home appliance deɛ papa open fridge deep freezer television air conditioner washing machine deɛ bi biara yisu fie biara no obenye bi ato ɛwɔ hɔ no mo tituru ɛma no wɔ kitchen hɔ ɔkɔ hɔ a bibia wopɛ biara onsa ɛbɛka Hasen's for nneɛma deɛ ɛno asɛ mi hyɛ da kɔle na mɔmɔ stores no mu ha wotum sɛ yes ɔmɔ nneɛma ankasa ɔmɔ nneɛma ɛfɛ ɛyɛ papa ne boɔ na ɛwɔ fam nti yɛ na confuse amanfo so sɛ ebi a nneɛma no ɛnyɛ papa Ghana for ne yɛsi adeɛ ne bɔɔde na ɛyɛ papa Hasen's for si ɛnyɛ nokre open Hasen's showroom bi ɛbɛn wa ɛha ho wo de fa ɔmɔ number na frɛ number no yɛ 0302 550 000 0302 550 000 ofra ombejo so de obefa no obebusa baabi awo no akyere no kyere baabi awo a obekyere showroom eben wo no akono akoto ade na bibia so aye kama ne Solak Natural Clinic Dr. Solomon baabi awo bia no pay ye ma wache omse obema very good and quality health services a kyese yare bia wo de bebo ma hwe ye ho no na me adom mbehwe se ombeboa na fe omama ho aduru Solak Natural Clinic oma specialize in fertility problems, kidney diseases, liver problems, edema, swelling feet, insomnia, prostate issues, urinary tract infection, and sexually transmitted infections. And in the case can be when you could do her. Dr. Solomon and I do for omehwe asa yare omo quality machines are omde ehwe ni pediamu omo laboratory test prostate scan and a fibro scan nyina so ebi ewo ho akra kokomlemle eno wo oben Harvard Senior High School no Fred Doctor 0553 932631 0553 932631 Alowat Medical Skin Care ose obema wo we na to so kama ya ni anase honema ni nsansan ne we di asese ntine nipa bebre ntade hye mo asesa akane se de no si dress no ene ontimi dress sa ene atade no se o ma tailor na fashion designer no pam si ni kom ha na si ni nsa no ha na si ni na si twan kyese mframa mfa no ho ba bia enya life o we di ne na asai wo yi ne ho na hu na ye mbe show enti ama ntade hye mo asesa nanso Alwet Medical Skin Care for say unya beduru ho a ometumi aye hu bibia ma wasa su dadam ebi ekura na se pimples na se ne nso ben so age onima fa ni nyina no nya koduru ho nko ade a mbe ho adwuma ama waye free o hwe ma kira kwaya akra ukọ Osua police station na chi ho mo ho Pantan Hospital kwan so mo ba ko ho na Islego na Champion Junction so no wo mo ewo ba ko ewo ho mo Kumase no momfa moni enkyiremu ewo pata so mben share filling station no so pese ofre wo so mo number 0277 580559 0277 580559 omo eno ebekasa doctor time da so semen control se nyame ache ni nura de sa yare bebre ndi se de yare de tie bia no bomodin wo de tezi bia bomodin na sisa hugum no mo fa amra ho unya beduru ho nko ade a se de oni frifie ba no nsan emfa nko fie bi onyame tumi nti ensan sakraye kese ebe ni pedua no mo o mo se yare biara apart from baye ni jimi ene de o mo ntumi nya ho hwe ansa yare bia o de be ba ho bia no o be sa ama wade wo ho na wonya wa ho odin akra mo pokua sama yira ene kuma so mo abua kwa atwemago wo number 0244 774 282 0244 774 282 frewon na eno mo enkasa enei ena na godon kan se enura anajo airport edum kani amprinu joma ma ba abamu ankani adundum die etise enframa ye home eni ye netie enti se ne wo ye adwuma na oni generator wo mobo se eni ntina Isla Enterprise men kan show se o makofa generators akese ne nketo aba se de wadwuma de tie bia no benya so no de wo ye hairdresser wo ye baba wo ye operate coastal wo ye electric welder wo rane e bia hotel na operate hotel bi ana se media house bia wadwuma de 24/7 a wo nya generator afi se joma hama tab de bedum ye bedum light no e de ne a e constant se bedum no enti wo nya bia eboa wo pa Unko ha mba behwe adwuma no kra ne ya hwese de adwuma no sitie mfidi a wisu no ho ne a kyerɛ sɛ generator we ne bɛboa wo woto generator sakese na o ma de sika so ne de abadwuma mo ne abɛ fix ne kama ma wo ɛno no installation bi o ma wo bia no de free untu ahwe mo pɛ mo wa di twa no nsusu yi na ma ɛyɛ kama titu mo pɛ bi atwa park so na kama te sɛ de Barcelona park no so ayɛ no amdi ɛyɛ gofi ho adwuma yi a okɔ abenye bi ho compactor ayɛ de miamia kwan so nyina no omu ewo bi o pɛ water pumping machine na aba ho pompa ɛno nso so omu ewo bi o wagiri bridge oben 69 American House o number 0248 169 0248 169 emema monantie magudie momriketuo ni nyina asesa mo horsepower etiba form no anope level herbal limited simin kan twa se omo level natural capsules a unya bi nunu ma bebo pa tituma musisi taye mo ya no sisi no ena ye adwuma ni nyina ti sisi no enya loko a na je se bibia nso aye bibia wo ho ka gia box nya ka no ntimi nkoyie e ma wo hu nto entimi sew monpe level natural capsules na mononom na emwa mo na munya hoden na momfa nya adwuma na anigye mre fie bebia tuntun ado bia benya bia to ho mo amo nkran mo pe bia to mo nko Okanshi Draglin Repack Ventures mo amo kuma se mo pe bia to nko Keo Kolina Keba mo benya bi ho opese ofra number ni 0599 056 033 0599 056 033 ene e ma no so e mo dia e nafa lady clean oba bia mesrew edu nsabo bresa nanso so wunya nafa lady clean ko ade a wo ha ni na eto atwa wo di siesie wo a enkaboni bia e ma wo ho bia no ye fresh na confidence level no e wo soro se wo ye oba abrabo no abobi kwa animu a bada kire wo pese wo sai e reverse wo pese wo ye secondary virgin a e nafa lady clean ene so ko kira kwan beboa wo ama otumi secondary virgin ama be me hyewa wo de anigye ena ebesan akofi wa kyede de kakraka entimi so mo pepepe nyama de asiesie mo ho ma no mo foma ni nkyeremu o nafa lady clean ho na ebeboa mo ba bia tuntun do bia benya bia to so pe bia tu a enkran ha okọ Nick Royal Pharmacy ewo kwashiman traffic light odoko kwan no so a dudu obi a ope bia obenya bia to so person friends so number no 0531 156 556 0531 156 556 frewon na eno mo enkasa na emo obi ese so mo de bo obi ano omo emfamo a odofo a wotie me odofo a wo hwe me wo di dwuma bi a asese e bo ho dawuru ma wo movement television ni wuntumi radio aye krado se ye beboa wo abbo ho dawuru ama wo ama mansan ato nka na ye no abedi dwa se udi dwa na ama ho dawuru to se de wo muna na oti sumu obi hu e de se de wo yefunu yo ya na de plaster taso onya hwe misrew ba hwe ya kwan ye wo enkran kokomlemle Newtown kwa no so so free second odog rice e kokutoba bi na so kwa Accra Newtown a wo the first traffic light no otra be 150 meters on sani France ye wo kwa no ho a bo se movement TV untumi radio ye ni bra kakra bi ne ebejo ne abo ade tonde no ho dewura ma ama ne nyina so akoyi ama dada ma wase
enu adai me ko hospital na me de me I say
with the Council of States say moving forward you share a Council of State selection here you share a Council of State selection here because as a Council of States no another version of a political yes
appendages
yes yes because
even the argument is that Council of State no see because Supreme Court have ruling say or my advice is not binding on the president.
No, any binding.
So if any binding there, any binding there,
any binding, and adversary, I almost too nefu. If we do so, dear, you two are now for opa. So this is the case. But me point in nine say, ye beka, ye be ye betu. Benem dom hama menyo. Na wotwa koso na wo yedia. Onkai no hu say ni odia any chief justice bia ye be yinu o man Ghana ha. Wa baba ye ti say ministers.
Or yet say government appointee.
Yes, what say minister
into term of office.
Enti aban ye ko to abanu na hu say aje gonkin krain.
Ida so wa be ko.
Park oniama.
Wa nkonso a.
Tie na say ye wura omia wo be ye president na wo be ye no ho say media me do man no media me pasumdwe media me penkambum o man ni da chinti bra ye kasa ye be kwa ko yi chief justice na pie ko sana wa man ade na ba be ye me maka ebi obeka say obia me ya branch ntia me say obiara aban we ba ye
man appointment
ye na di no for appointment letter na fasie opekra no a ko photocopy shop na ko binde opekra ye no lamination na nye de se na be entity ense ye lamination no na fa boho na fa bodem ye ba
na train
bompa ye
2020
na ye mra
2039
ye ba back pay na ye be bobo back pay ni na no asan so reinstate wo so ye nya ma appointment from this season no so bia be kofie
said ya
obi so kofi another government ba wo so de ba no so pa no so be be ma simple
said ya kofi pot of ba wa say I'm back.
Yes. Simple o.
Because bia ya you we bia
ensu
embo enya
ensu endia emo he about where won sunsun so ebinumu edi ebufu me tia say me I don't begrudge anybody obi I want to about me I don't begrudge any money be ho any money be ho Charlie I don't begrudge anybody. Look entino odie sre ni yesre fache but say bibi say towa me ho na lady bi send me the picture of State House o see yi na di we say nya hwe sa letter we kona ko printing na laminate na fa board appointment letter no so printing na laminate na fa board na bompa ye o de osori a fa se utirimu se utifie yenyi wedi fa se utirimu se for 4 years ye ba ye be ye calculation
ni ye tua
back pay no
near
reinstate ni obese wanan no ono so na manyoku obekufie simple.
And it's very sad say we are getting to that level because there are two key institutions ananka your politics nyinanka yen fanko the judiciary and the Ghana Armed Forces.
Ye dey call me see ye bi bia ya manyosem and na ye the judiciary so ya manyosem a the ensa na begu yeti dachi. I'm telling you, and that's the point we are getting to. Me say sometime you do na MPP nyame do me ni sambo because me nim say MPP na e ba ne de ye dia ba ko ne de empanifo no de ye da o mase ya me nka o ho mo ye bi mo na nado wo no nkrofo mo ye bi mo ne mo ba nya de na ba de ye dia ye be make sure say sa de we no o me ye na ye nso the same because we be catch them say ho TUCB be sole find say o mo de say kra o mo odin bia mo frɛ o CSOs bi e be sore aba be catch them say o we de enye mamu yi wo say mamu yi hu for men kasa say me wo radio so hwa bra obi a intermediate and no I said it a lot of the interviews I granted I said it say ye kasa ye dede ye kasa o die do mo kan trense o to me no constitution na man to me no to me no betimi ani ope o ye wi a o kan no hunu se esa na wetwa no susukru ha o di susu ye no eno an yesu ye be susu and nothing will change o be bisa o na MPP ni ndisi mu na mo se o manga ntini de bia no ba kon se na ba kumra mesesi no de bia ba kon se no na ba kumra mesesi no de bia na ye de ya ba mesesi no ye de pasumje ye de ya ho krache for NMB for de hwe me se ye mpani for no o ma ye bi o mo nko ni aka no o mu njama ye And every time in the party, in the history of the party, a membunu na the party ni babem. Yeah, the Bahawia. There's a penny for number. For this time, you're about me. You're in it, trust. Actually, say, near the party ni Bahawia. La. Oh, be yeah. Ebia the yenche ese I don't know what yem pam ho danta
can the mind of the grassroots of the party because near form any so no
bra
me sure say on better say the biribi twa mu na NDC for office bi ene yi
me say appointees bi wo ho a positions bi wo a CEOs bi wo ho a before you be campaign kura na no ye raba o me na kasa say hadie e mabundia
enti
hadie e no go area babu no so nya babu nkeke wo e babu a ye hu no say ye ko demonstration no de tire
in fact
babu a obi hwehwe no obetimi akọ no babu oni a bra onim nya babu a wo babu nya
obi
appointees bebre unim sa appointees bebre minimum
na be
ye lusu aba e ma ye yi wo ndisi fo yi wo man sana mi hu say hey eti we no ya appointee wo ya ban
that Dr. Bawumia making the first public statement after election as flag bearer no e wo UPSC dan mi gina ho opani pa bi CEO bi na odu entrance or na party security for no say on money room they don't know him
me say me
ejimi na me ko na me catch am say oh ni pass mesini mama nko
bra
and
me buy be a party security no the party security in crowd there are times you would give them credit me my Tescon executive from Kofodia Poly my baba ye UWK Asante region na Tescon for to aba me na me president my communication team member throughout my baba ye national youth wing administrator me ye the friend say deputy director external affairs me say CEOs ni bi wo me ni wo me hu wo da
na akani na be wo sai si ani
ebinum kra po raise issues with the Council of States say moving forward you share a Council of States selection here you share a Council of States selection here because as a Council of States no another version of a political
appendages
yes because
even I said the argument is that Sir Council of States no see guno because Supreme Court ruling say or my advice is not binding on the president.
No, any binding.
So if any binding there, any binding there,
any binding, adversary, omutunefu, efutu so there, you two are now for opa unfa. So this is the case. But me point in nane say, ye beka, ye betu, them do mama menyo. Now what so now kai no who say, ni odia bagana ni say. Any chief justice bia ye be no o man Ghana wa baba yet say ministers
or yet say government appointee
yes what be say minister
into term of office
enti aban ye ko to abanu na hu say aje gonkin krain
ida so wa abeko
park oniama
wa nkonso a
tie na say ye Dawuro Bawumia wo be ye president na wo be ye no hu say media me do mine media me pasum gay media me penkambum o mine da chinti bra ye kasa ye be kwa ko yitim justice na pie ko sana wa mine ade na baba ye me maka ebi obeka say obia me ya branch ntia me say obiara aban we ba ye
an appointment
ye na di no for appointment letter na fasie opekra no a ko photocopy shop na ko binde opekra ye no lamination na nye de se na be entity ense ye lamination no na fa boho
fa bodem
ye ba
na train
bompa ye
2020
na ye mra
2039
ye ba back pay na ye be bobo back pay ni na no asan ma asan so reinstate Womu so ye nya ma appointment from this season no so bia be kofie
said ya
send you kofi another government ba also there ba no so pa no so be bi ma simple
send ya kofi pot of ba wa say I'm back
yes simple
because yeah you were
and soon about where one so ebinmu e bufu me tiase me I don't begrudge anybody obi I want to about me I don't begrudge any money bi ho any money bi ho Charlie I don't begrudge anybody look entino odie yesre ni yesre fache but say bibi say towa me ho na lady bi say me the picture our state house o see yi na di me say nyehwe sa letter we konako printing na laminate na fa board appointment letter no so printing na laminate na fa board na bompa ye o de osori a fa se utirimu se utifie yen wedi fa se utirimu se
wo
live
for 4 years
ye ba ye be ye calculation
ni ye
tua back pay no
near reinstate
you ni o be se wanan no ono so na manyoku obekufie simple.
And it's very sad say we are getting to that level because there are two key institutions ananka your politics nyinanka yen fanko the judiciary and the Ghana Armed Forces.
Ye dey call me see ye bi bia ya manyosem and na ye the judiciary so ya manyosem a ye dey nsa na begu ye ti dachi. I'm telling you, and that's the point we are getting to. Me say sometime you do na MPP nyame do me ni esambo because me nim say MPP na e ba ne dey ye dia ba ko ne dey penifo no de ye da o mase ya me nka o ho moye bi mo na nado wo no nkrofo moye bi mo ne mo ba nya de na ba de ye dia ye be make sure say sa de we no o meye na ye nso the same because we be catch them say TUCB be sole find say o mo de say kra o mo odi bia mo frɛ CSOs bi be sore aba be catch them say o we de enye mamu yi wom say mamu yi hu for men kasa say me wo radio so hwa bra obia pe intimidate and no I said it a lot of the interviews I granted I said it say ye kasa ye dede ye kasa o die do mama kan trense o to me no constitution na man to me no to me no betimi anyope o ye wi a o kan no hunu se esa na wetwa no susukru ha o di susu ye no and one yesu ye be susu and nothing will change o be say oh and MPP ni ndisi mu na mo se o manga ntini de bia no ba concern na ba kumra mesesi no de bia ba concern na ba kumra mesesi no de bia na ye de ya ba mesesi no ye de pasumje ye de ya ho krache for NMB for there NMB for there hwe me say ye mpani for no o ma ye bi o monko ni aka no o munja mai and every time in the party in the history of the party e mebu no na the party ni ba ba mu ye de ba ho wi a na ye mpani for na ba fa this time ye ru aba ho ni ye ne trase atre ne say emrantie no ye the party ne ba bewia la o beye ebia de ye ntwen e say atwo no a ye mpam ho danta
can the mind of the grassroots of the party because the form any so no
bra
me dey sure say on better say the biribi twa mu na NDC for office bi ene yi
me say appointees bi wo ho a positions bi wo a CEOs bi wo ho a before you be campaign kura na no ye raba o me na kasa say hadie ye mabun dia
enti
hadie ye no go area babu no so nya babu nkeke wo ye babu a ye hu no say ye ko demonstration no de tire
in fact
babu a obi hwehwe no betimi akọ no babu oni a bra onim nya babu a wo babu nya obi appointees ni bebre unim sa appointees ni bebre minimum
na be
ye lusu aba e ma ye yi wo ndisi fo yi wo mansa na me hu say eti we no ya appointee wo ya ban yi
that Dr. Bawumia making the first public statement after election as flag bearer no e wo UPSA dan mi gina ho opani pa bi CEO bi na odu entrance or na party security for no say on money room they don't know him
me say me
ejimi na me kona me catch am say oh ni person mesini mo man nko
bra
and
me buy be a party security no the party security in crowd there are times you would give them credit me my TESCON executive from Kofodia Poly my baba ye UWK Asante region na test comfort to aba me na me president my communication obeye bia no you find people saying say oh women ma buy in America largely you find people saying that which is legitimate and also just say when there are genuine concerns we don't raise it. So for a party or a government say oh wa buy mu 4 months pay na nipa dompem say
apia bonten
etimi pie ba bonten. It tells you that no Ghana for enru bebia cry no they are finding this matter very important. There was a buy no otie ni atoso mienu se adwoada demonstration dwoada my demonstration achieve me as a student leader. Me the demonstration there. My dear tribi pa my be so pa as TESCOM president at SRC as friends and Gasak. My demonstration the demonstration there me pay me nyati ya no me hu e ben ba na o school no enya ya aluta ne be ba so sa obeti e ben ba because moral ba. So for me to have observed a lot of demonstrations. Now you be down Monday. Look, the best we've done will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, weekends.
You must be raising concern about
Monday. Na nipa dom saati mi piano. What? It speaks volume. Say abai etrase. No rubbish no as usual. That is not same. But meaning say they are strategists in NDC. On the catch of the master, the numbers you saw speaks volume.
Yeah.
On Monday, 4 months into government.
And just less than the week I think less than the week mobilization.
No mobilization and do 2 weeks. Mobilization do 2 weeks. Maybe Kai say commander Nana be friend me. Kai himself of we Charlie be say.
Hana me hear an interview anopa and no cancel on be demonstration.
Yes. Me say oh commander friend himself of we be say na cause say me say and do 2 weeks. Na all day ni dia bem no mame mo na baso. Bra ye so ten okodua.
No way in
America. Nana be will forever be one of the fantastic organizers. I mean na yetuma. Oh, yeah, national youth organizer. Me cancer. Me got our sister station Kumasi, and I said it openly. Say he's a fantastic national youth organizer. You now you're an administrator.
What debate? What the loot to be? Nanka Obama. How I can credit? I see.
Sonia, good morning.
Never called here.
Namia Domine.
Okay.
Empire now also.
Oh, me hoye.
That started movement in the morning.
Yeah.
Ghana for you. And your muye movement in the morning.
Yes.
Na ya chia me party MPP.
Yeah.
My chair MPP for you na say baby a mo bia. Me bo Empire mamo. Na mo a mo bia mo ni na mo hu de ekoso. Said there will now born no. Or say na true me you make oga. With na true propaganda they take camp power. And the because say so your propaganda ewo opposition na ye the 2 minima your own propaganda will expose you.
Okay.
Simple. When you
oh yes, yes. And we are seeing it.
Yeah.
John Jinapo propaganda be with the energy sector.
Yeah.
And here the minister
you've seen it.
Exposing. And then you should have got a gold board.
It's exposing him.
A lot of
I will see the opulence on the before can see the opulence and luxury. Today we've seen the Land Rover. Range Rover. We've seen the Range Rover. Horsepower no doors rough. Now me check it car no botale and then I'm 2 million Ghana cedi.
I see.
Yes. Sikane be man pa. Say who did me say na yen to nke bi mo nye dede. Because and one will be odidi or kasada.
In fact, Speaker of Parliament, Abba Kingsford Sumana Bagbin, Abro your health minister no, or say a bad practice. Say Adrian Shewenum na wood ya obesia kasa.
Antini enti omuka je say koke hu asema ba ades ka wo hu asema ba nsa na o ma ba news for aso mbe kasa. Ana there me boy.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, na there no pay ya de to hin.
Anti Serja latest news e okrum Sammy Gyamfi or dish out dollars.
Wow, you have Sammy Gyamfi.
Anya minua. Minua ko from ya ma dollars CB.
Wow, you have Sammy Gyamfi $1 one mao.
Or dish out.
Or dish out
dollars.
Now, Dawuro, you see
in we a star being said you see a dish out dollars.
Okay, this is a counting machine.
Wow.
Now me say you to be $1
fresh power.
Me say to be $1 sao.
Ba onim ono pe na the budget allocation the man no you quote in dollars. $300,000. Any demand
300 million.
$300,000 $300 million.
Yeah, $300 million.
Now a year.
Buying to Ghana
about 4.5 billion. Okay, $300 million.
Yes.
Thank you for the correction. Yeah,
$300 million.
And I'm a Trump face where a judicial use of the $300 million budget allocation to Sammy Gyamfi.
Now, sir, you see, media Dawuro. I would have my main year in a Miami penny brachum. Akwaba Ubiana, Eddie Asheso.
Raphael Chumia, a member of the New Patriotic Party. Agramati, Nabokodi. Now weekend now Wana.
A weekend did a Nami program be.
Okay, because the team Kakra.
But Kiswadum. Okay,
we can do me by yard. No,
permission. I will come.
By penny basana, maybe I do. It's not one
thing. It's Mobia, we jump for you.
So now, Kufudia age and nice.
But when you are I see it to be because supporting can come on.
Also, contesting. Also, contesting.
Yeah.
I think the party no different names or no. There's some kind of
Other parliamentary candidate.
No, presiding.
We were assembling.
But I think the party knows what in different.
It would different direction.
I can come on your party. No,
party. But
I against party.
I did not quite to another. Oh, I am in your farm. And didn't come on. I quite the two coming from the camp of MPP.
Yeah.
That's I
best split of
I didn't problem.
But I see it in the party. That
is the challenge.
Nabo can come.
We can't do this to can come. Like they will send in $5,000 and then
no party. No, you see, there be a
problems.
The catcher can come say, oh, constituency beats a new job enough. There is a power source.
Yeah.
At every point in time, and there are certain people who are. And a call it short. No? So if you have ambition, then you get close to them. Now I align it with them. Then they can bring you on board. One yes, sir, it will be difficult. They will need to have enough, no? A typical traditional constituency. Any public casa any constituency no you actually constituency be sana you know how to manage it.
I'm Honorable Hackman. A former chairman. But he's still a chairman. The chairman.
Once a chairman who did 16 years. Of course, 4 times.
Chairman ko be 3 term.
Be 3 term.
The 4th term no reason.
The 4th term only 4th term no reason. No reason. And he catch him so be call regional election bi. Yeah. Nti no.
The champion for you na.
Sa constituency bi sa no. O ye mo adwuma. In fact, it's the only constituency NDC entrance so da. Even 92 NDC MPP and contest no. Ebru ni wini wo ho.
Yeah.
Ebru.
Ebru ni amadonko. No dey Ebru wini. Almost Ebru party na edempo.
You
a free party Ebru on the winter hot there a constituency traditionally NDC we need that.
We are not in check a sepa so kesepa Honorable Kennedy a compre Japan. And the more can thank you to no.
Yes.
Minim say gusu a cost there.
I think I'm watching Central Eastern and Greater Accra region. Okay. I think I will take a break Accra.
Team Amicha Honorable Kennedy Japan. Me I never on the party no. Say making house divided among yourselves no you cannot win. You need to win progressing. Into irrespective of baby or be no. Me dey be make say Adebia abel in Ebia no ochina it will come back. It will come back to you. Into mesre ye nyina ye hu how ye be kan some afa. We obia on interest. Project in the candidate. But so could di Honorable in Japan term now we could di your friend say Dr. Mahmoud Wamia term. I mean MYM because look with unity NDC 2028 they have no chance. Say year NDC has no chance. Media, my principle is that party first. You dream party no home. Anyhow, I bit to mobilize. Na yenya candidate. You didn't call for 2028. You bit me I didn't. That is the only thing. Every including I had you but what I say, auntie, so we had to. I know. Said now as a bantana be we can now we can. I know them why.
Yeah.
Nya who face a new panel bit my just project it. Do one control bar. On our Japan we thank God. Nay I ako support no. Whoever wins we all go and support him. What I say. Into your best na yigina ye di nkomo na ye kan ensema. Ye kan asema ebe ya temdidi na achire no nipa ni wini a na fa yintimi hu kwan ya project na fa. Eba sai mo aye nyina. Because and then this for nsema ho I say kind is for onsem. There minua Sammy Gyamfi so akoye yi so a forest bureau officer. Minuzo ati forest bureau on the Cambodia. Or Cheska or $. Now dollars in there be account one some dollars
spending officer.
Yeah, the whole gold board I said is that
where gold dollar
it is cash you know
spending office of the gold dollar.
Yes, well see financial intelligence unit invite you know because who spend dollars at that idea they should tell us the source
and I targeting the account. And special prosecutor will not say God na can send you hanti wa inviting of course macho you might bill 5 million Ghana cedis but yet your member attorney general and then the colleague majority MP 3D accusations over corruption. Special prosecutor invite your way and next is the other part who sika woni fee. There is no adverse findings against the other part, not even in the Auditor General's report. But special prosecutor ekonifie wa ye say and ne court ye say and na ye husika wo Sammy Gyamfi kam da ben a special prosecutor eko Sammy Gyamfi fi
I dare you want to win friend or
no I dey call to me or try and they not say I be in free
so on your asoma okay let me asoma na okay about party no as I no pay this discussion made a few things that can home and there with your indulgence, let me serve a note of caution to everybody in the party.
Yeah.
And I say some of us we decide as a young contest will be in the party because we want to become the armor bearers and the gatekeepers of the party. Listen, I can reliably tell you 4 names of people who are contesting. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Kennedy Ejapon, Dr. Edu Chum, Brian Champon. What makes this thing beautiful? They are all strong men in their own capacity.
In their own capacity, yes.
They are all intelligent in their own capacity. And Omubia commande Edom in
the party.
But what makes it more beautiful, you say, we have all these people in the MPP. And it's a who MPP ni na so beka obi wants and fee epeja then you must be sick in your mind. What do you get from talking about Dr. Bawumia? Said Dr. Bawumia, you say me, what do you I want to know what do you get from it? Me said if A should win, what you need is say obey here obiama.
Yeah, on board.
Na yenti kromu na nado danko ekufuado all call the campaign also a launchement insa nene ekoye. Do you know why? Because the news say politics is about numbers. Politics is about numbers. It is all to what now here Dr. Bawumia who here Kennedy Japan. You have to know say they need each other.
Yes,
and that is the message that must trickle down. That is the message that must trickle down. Me maka, I am a party person. The Rebecca, it will be the engineer. I was me who be that me could deal the me. So I am a party person first and foremost. But the thing is, you could elect a candidate. We ask my dear Monsieur, so you who be my baby. Yeah, could you? Into more my member with social media no on the day of election. On the day of election, we will know who will win. And this is where the note of caution is. And then you have to be my star witness. Say,
you obi wini bia no, the whole party will come around the person, support the person, and the thing is that nobody will leave the party. Tina me can't ask him no. Unu bida. Enti then was all standing na ya bull. Ewia men yes we free party nim. Then ro when we say come for presidential ambition. Then ro o standing na you free man men yes why den. We free party nim.
Ankaba now who say ankaba na makwaduma ba. Meti o se me de cement bi
akwa. Then ro are you getting what I'm saying? Nobody, this is a call we must raise. Yabu, you're not leaving the party, you stay in the party. And the second note of caution is, oh, you're a candidate. You have to be measured in what you say. Senior, and your election, I have continue Mecca in Sembi because after, so una win ya, na ye den. When you must be to me, you the second thing is your own character and demeanor. Oko campaign now when you're active. Now, Name Adum Biba ona when we near o character no and no na yedebe campaign amao and na yedebe tiao. So this is a note of caution. Nobody is leaving the party. All candidates should be measured in their words. The battle is outside.
You see, now I think that the problem is not about the candidates. Candidates for no be a high crowd and no moving crowd for them. You are setting up studios for Ibinom. And no ba omudi atem de bia and that is
for the year now that Mr. Politics no me ya de odi me ya de odi and anopera mo kan say anybody be use Akufo-Addo former president Nanado Dankwadi e de ye nema because we are onipa no so interest. It's about people's interest and their alliances. And I'm always
me know ya adwin say Mr. Chum
what I say
obi anim say me ben say obi ti say me kotena social media so na me di adente komi atem wo din mu a na me use udin na wonim wo ya we say me ye hu nipa na me di komi atem wo din mu a na won support you call me to order.
Oh yes, I know there.
Look, you call me to order.
I have on different occasions I've realized nipa bo a now they were making comment Honorable Japan had to call them to order. Say here will be a but within the Nipana caucus, within the private, Onipana has been called to order.
Dr. Baumia say, see, Niama, Mammy or Slewsu, churches and menino, and Kumubia air coso. It is going round. Dr. Baumia sui nipa. And he onosu wajitafo. A jitafo will be forced to respond in a certain way. Some more start, some more responding in a certain way. A bear said Dr. Baumia, Obi soon so be Ben Dr. Baumia, not all can simbia. Next, send a nipano, Dr. Baumia say, or Osman Nipana say, on Casa Semintia, the former president. But and Crawford, the former president, Nusudinam.
I know, dear.
Anna, Omodi air can simbia enye. Former president, Makase, issue a statement on that subject. And yes, sir. Sa ni dina omode say party
Romani there ya ti bebre
omode say party no meaning say president former president me so ate me yelu so abawi yakono ho e ofi yakwa akochia no ye na Kwaku din komo ye kan sem ni bia ye to abontin kire no and the main dia madwin ye me say so issue statement ye be presidential primaries no edu ba bi no ono agina podium so kasa say on support obia because na man for push say on na impose Baumia on the party oba bonten be kasa say on support obia nipa party ni be yi ni bia oni ni be adwuma in fact there was an event on mass Sylvester Mensa tete so original ho no so bisa na say wo na wo say me share appointee so mo support Baumia no so ye my appointee. Now you're board chairman, and some of your deputy minister. My friend, I catch you say, "Koye campaign moving is a me you Diana or see Debbie." No, she me friend that there. I don't know one catch and Crawford say, "May share and Crawford so moon supported by me is a me you ready." And another man, sad dear no echo of him. So me, I'm still counting on him. Say you in Napoli, you don't even need an official statement. You just need two paragraphs on Twitter and answer on Facebook, so that as soon as you party him. because ye co-election papa if you yoko if you fijase na me nam na me ka say ayi fijase hene say papa ya yo no ande hye so still mamonto mano a ono kura ne kofa no ba so monto mano na monto ma dental community de fio oyoko a ofoza oyiku ni no so o mekasa eji ase du ba bi na fijase ni timi ka say me nka asa o ba bi a munyina ye mema munko muwi a ni obenya bia na meden be jan na chi tie
that is the principle as a former president you on to me mekasa or support I think President Kufuor never did that
and in fact President Kufuor not even non-kwa, but President Kufuor went quiet on party issues after so Owi in the Juma. In fact, I don't know, said there is an evidence anywhere said President Kufuor interfered.
You see the whole thing.
Excuse to me back.
Yes.
No,
don't say that your Kukuamun Komo. It's a solicitor and not Kufuor. I'm telling you, sir. Ebi and some are working. Ebi only Obi or Sumasi or Benti, Yedin Komo. Munya. Behind the scenes, you didn't go more. But Obi asama or catch at the personal level. No, Obi to me, Jinaso, Ebia or Wati. Oh, now look at a president or expressing interest or how. And no, that is how the issues are. Obia Pijano de Nam. And tell you, those things, it will always be there. Because the question say, honestly, Obia on interest, and Americano. In politics, Obia on interest. Obia police will not tell you, oh, he just, Obia or interest. Now in Obi interest, I said now okay. Ibrahim Mahama, now we can pay or no ever offense Mahama by Minerals Commission and Minerals Commission. Minerals Commission. I see. Or panel. In the interest, no protecting. I will not be surprised. So even His Excellency has shown and that's why SBT say in Ukraine. And yeah, they all kind of public. Ebi akukomu komo. People there. Obi ati no dey ba.
Me can say nobody can force president say on supporting any candidate any choice. But because of the position
candidate in Ukraine, me to Romo say or support Brian Champon.
But what I'm saying is because of the room on Ninti, openi and akokon to bidwam. Odi eni say oye father ugina chi say me support to bia.
No me say ba room on dey oye dey be hihye room na ma.
And obi aso be hihye bi o.
E be hihye ma.
Ana me che say and obi aso hihye bi. Na be hihye bi dia. Obi abufu.
What I say? E be hihye.
Me na person me can.
Atomidi na me am issue.
And open me catch if you say Saba omi are worried about them di dia. No ent mean defend the ho dia. Ono so pen krofo be di atomidi dia ma no.
But atomidi yes, it will affect the whole party.
Enipa bia so munjai.
Abema Ghana for say e kwa nye ready. The whole issue.
Mr. Chum, enipa bia so munjai. Na me ken ne. Atemdi a NDC nkrofo omo high omo di atem no.
Atemdi me
effect e wa Ashanti region.
Atemdi ne ba form on to say abronya ba out. Esa make mechanism be o kan no kwasem. I'm telling you.
Na ma fam.
Oh, atemdi ne ba form.
Mr. Chum man say wonu.
Abronya ba ya obetena obeke kan nsem a.
Me say.
Ase Mr. Chum a odi na tem from ni tie be kan na ase. Odi Kenyapon e di na tempoto.
Mr. Chum.
What ase? Politics hwe. Opani a obudi opani bi atem na ade chamesa it will hit against you. What dey na kodi na atem. Ene san page as atem di a yesu krofo ni bi sha ase a omo sha ase kika nsema omo kan. Kwajo ati ase.
Na the question is me dey me busa o.
Go ade na ka sumdie o ho a yina ye ko.
Yenka no kre abronye kasa o kan ye no. Their parts are we don't agree with it as a person. But me I've never seen abronye is associated with Baumia. Etina mega say oka say etina munkrofo bi eba ye beka say na you are making it look like say Abronya is talking for Baumia.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but
I'm
not saying that. Who's not making fair and so
if Abronya has said
Abronya any Kennedy issue was a personal issue.
So let's hit Abronya. In some Abronya kafa penino no. The majority of it. So assembly there are facts of issues. But we nipa na we do agree with you. And kwasi say ube pepe ni bia yen. But so be gina ba bia ka say Dr. Baumia anema Abronya kwa kika sansem na en kwasi asem.
No, I don't believe that Dr. Baumia
because
do that.
The reason why I'm saying that is me personally say makase me who say Abronya as a person any Dr. Baumia ejina baby anase oni Kennedy Japan ejina baby da. I don't have a picture like that. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. Do you have a picture in your head that when we are blowing here?
All right, but me, Kumi, yeah, expanding come we brain. But all that we are saying is say, partners are some good na partners some good more. Because they may say too early. Until me meeting me, me catch almost say, look, I am not interested in internal issues as of now.
Yeah,
and that is the reason why. My boss also about national chairman. Oh, okay. So what's here, pa? Yeah, crying Kawasamoha. Because or a part of National Council. National Council, and so I can say, will be holding on all campaign activities. And by a no, they decided, say, won't you tell a brassoa? A Juma Bayama won't to know Hano. Obia him said the Abaya Jumano. But now, because a boss, a member of the National Council, we want to stay quiet on those issues. Now, it do be I say, shall see a Juma Yabaya. And I think, say, Uncle Bia Yenesa, Uncle Babwa. Because now, Sammy Gyamfi na called Chedolay. I don't know. Yeah, no at all. I do want to expose you or the bay. Yeah, no at all. Now, internal issues. Never year, call back and forth. Nobody, yeah, we internal issue, no. Never you see a beko abontino. Near Nama Bubu, and Samba Bubu between one papa, and Foku abontino ye. Kumi?
Tiago bro.
Yeah, Mabuna party near Dachi. Party near Diano, you know, say name penny for needing common because somebody has said, after 20 years, whoever has interest in presidential, he will be out of the system. 20-30 years, but yeah, there are more years. It's young now who say the party belongs to the youth. Now, in your party, are formidable. Formidable. I know, say, interested it will be there, but in your party, formidable. I bet you they are winning elections.
Obi, Honorable Dambotri, Omuyi, no say campaign chairman, Edema, Dr. Baumia, the campaign, you know. Oh no reservations kakra enti rumo by so wajja Dr. Baumia HD akos opportunity pa foforo ona boda mbotwin so there oyem papa me papa wu ono dimija no because on the to adaka me the same papa te me call no na me ni ko din komam so papa say na mate na no so ono there the focus kwan MPP befa so a build a stronger party. Now, if MPP nya a stronger party, the presidential candidate of the party should fear the party.
Yes, that's it.
So, the presidential candidate no is through party no, and none as a party no eba bemua, the party can put the president in check.
That is it.
Now, and yet a weaker party,
and a stronger,
and now being president or the executive party, therefore, both party so or yeah, do be intimate. And you know, or see, we should focus on building a stronger party. Anybody a party in the beginning of flag where piano will fear the party, and then the party will succeed even in government.
Yeah, the caution is simple: say, discipline yourself in your campaign. And also your re-election. Nobody should say the Jai party. No, it's a simple thing.
I know. You see, sad. You know, sometimes yes, you be unsigned. You say me lose a me free. But all lose plan up a coin free. Or we can so quote. You know, we can say a fundamental human right or right to association. Intimate me movement and all by or now decided say if you now come from me maybe ma. Obi antimi nya ohwe.
Anyway,
so what I say. I want that difficult in the war. Even though I sign undertaking, no, but human rights say on person belonging to a certain association be more so free. So I'm waiting say one day will be decided to be court. Now court a ruling on that issue. So what science are undertaking now, whether a binding and I say a binding, no, then we take it from there.
Yeah.
And then Sammy Gyamfi.
Sammy Gyamfi won't and Semia Abe no Konya. The papa mo akenya hwe o enya hwe but ensema omo kan ya wo de ba power ensema and you see say uye ni ye bi for sometimes say wo de kro ye wo de ohun kro jin na edu so na wo ntima amfa sa kro jin no anya adwuma oho na nkrofo beka say wo de nwa atwum no hypocrisy no adoroma
okay when you nipa amadwen akosi ni so okuje to ablakwa can you imagine sanka Yakufo Addo appointee bi and hu sikasi so you ma grada you can imagine the worst okuje to ablakwa
we intercept
document a full probe and by partisan probe
so eno na make anya chum the hypocrisy of opposition, the propaganda, hypocrisy, and nima omokika ye a omudinya atumi no omobaye no they are doing worse. Ushe from a very reliable source. People dey catch say Sammy Gyamfi nanka say ska okan ma many $4,000. And now the rest of the $4,000 are new crowd mamene sa G enti sikana mamene G no $8,000. Now uko all over pages wa inkofo afre Sammy Gyamfi buso mo say akwabi so okache ohia Sammy Gyamfi ka chen say oh onua me pe 200 cedi keke na ma start niema bi a me ton nsuo we ka kwan mu Sammy Gyamfi ka chen say yentua ne ka it is something the bubuja the grassroots of NDC fu because they knew what Sammy Gyamfi said before they came to power. Only 110,400 cities yatama wa nipa baako. Abra wanya dwuma bia
4.1 billion old cities me wa
100 debut
old cities
110,000 Ghana cities
110,000 Ghana cities
that's 1.1
billion
old cities
1.1 billion ano de ma me no owie no sa asese aka no mu say na de shocking me cry car na omutu akono say government official you are living in a luxury car ne boye between 2.5 million to 3 million cities. Enti me yahwehwe mu kakra na me say ma me nko deep na me hwe Sammy Gyamfi akasa me salary ahe na ohwe enactment of gold board ne contract e de man na a year bia Sammy Gyamfi alone Sammy Gyamfi nko e take 1.5 million cities 1.5 million cities which is about 15 billion all currency of 15 billion and as Sammy Gyamfi eje na every month bia no oje 125,000 which is 1.2 billion old currency ni asama no 18,750 as allowance dressing allowance into who say Sammy Gyamfi sheni suit akese na who say o sheni designer we na confidence no wa the taxpayers money from the gold board is being utilized. Ghana for your sweat no nkofo ya galamse omuwu no omko ji gold na Sammy Gyamfi tiso na yekinkon ewo so onua na when na menam ana intelligence gathering ya ye ana asembia beto me na so but the facts are still coming to me so I have some few questions I'm person for we feed the case so ebusa Sammy Gyamfi. The first question is Sammy Gyamfi baby ana wo ti wo manet no I am passe o house boy bifa wo sika na question number 1. Number 2 Sammy Gyamfi tema na wo sa ti manet na o house boy ni fa wo sika no o house boy no what did they call manet police station what did they call court or call police station or what did they call court na that's one for now quarter or that sells mu how many days yasem na mi busa o me de yesi en fa nya asem e de ye busa wo Sammy Gyamfi ani yase busa wo Sammy Gyamfi se ampa se na sika ne 700,000 na ye sidia na ye dollar ana wo ka se akwa na fa ye busa yese busa wo Sammy Gyamfi se edan na odebo ani koye wo voter region na wo kwa me ekuna na se wo kwa ma eduru achi no na muko du dunsini ho no so ye busa se asembe na dunsini ni busa no ana me se busa se ene boy no odahin Sammy Gyamfi A simple question. O house boy now would see or foul sikano. A yampa na yampa. Na say yampa so boy no or him. Tina Samu who. We unim dentia Sammy Gyamfi asemi bae. Omudi Sicilia da pa picture e boso no.
Debbie.
Aha, and no one asem na me bu say. A simple question. I mean, tell me catch your information and you cry. When my phone to me, person no Baba reply. Now so Baba reply no reply. Ya the evidence ni na be pie. Evidence ni na e crying. Ya the ni na be pie. And I'm so my me ho ya dead man switch. Into movement national security. They national security be farm na other ones information they wo nkrofo hu nyina omo girls omo ni omo de nyina be pie.
Obi go.
That be a fan dia.
Obi go na that.
And me life. And me life. Hey. Me say. Oh, there we in the process.
Oh, to boase.
There me say.
Obi we are girl.
Oh, there be any so be me.
No be we are girl, the obi girl, the only copy I den.
There I am me life.
Now life no for big girl for me. Also obi akọ yes gadia. No obi girl ah here yi there. Now obi do girl ba bontia.
Oh, there me need ya.
Asa unibi. Okay. I see. Odi to aso e, odi unibi a.
But on a more serious note, such threat and intimidation, no, we will not sit down for anybody, nobody to threaten us. There are go edubuan in sense so with your indulgence. There are edubuan national security. One of the things I've learned in the last 4 to 5 years is security, and even with that, there will mean naha and disclose in conform training me in security. I cannot even tell you my capacity in security because it's for my own security. And there will be a national security. Be a national security. Na unti sadia nasia. Then you don't have any right to be say you are leading a nation. If you are a member of the three major national security apparatus of Ghana, which includes the Signals Bureau, how any member of any security he deals with you need different. Because you carry or you are privy to information. So one can say, "Oh, the Pia, a bebo mine." Because say, "Yan kola brim, omuche ye, omuche kasakwa beni sa ni mano." Penibi kache say, "Yesi kasakwa se baby owa omuse asema asembi owa yentimi kan wa bontin because o kan esem mine." And that is the whole emphasis of national security. You see? In Sembi, reading national security file. I'm telling you on authority, reading national security file. Who read you because the file in itself will not make sense. But the classified and coded, you will never understand. Now Adeba Kukra in security, in presidential national security, yes, we say if you are taking briefing now, there's something called active briefing. You don't take briefing of the past until say there's danger on something be a ABC. Say Eduboy eco rescue girls landing girls now we uko busa was adia ya solve issue na view na uko for sa briefing na bayi eso busa on say briefing ya yes akofa ba ye be declassify no why we declassifying it? Is it yeah me said ye de be preventing for training purposes for doctrine and now say ye pesi who the processes we use here ye ko for bani is for prosecution. You are prosecuting a member of the national security who helped save the nation. So for me, the Attorney General has made a few mistakes. And Revenue Bonia, it's okay to say we made a mistake. But the who partner say the president of the republic who receives daily briefing from the attorney general, because attorney general government principal legal advisor is taking a formal member. No, that's so yeah.
Oh yeah, the president.
He's still the president.
No, I think Omu relieving for I don't know. Also, Adubuahin. Obey former. Immediate past.
So all the security guys.
Yeah,
whether or he's still a national security asset.
All right, Kumisi from na main conversation.
Yeah, Mr. Chu. And as my year cases when say they have gotten it wrong. Now in Sembi it cannot even come out. If I was in that position, what you've done, they say, my oath of office does not matter again. Because you pushed me in to the wall. Some of them are called prison for how many weeks? 3 weeks. She was 1 week. 3 weeks. And I have to write a letter from cells. The national security apparatus in itself, no. And then line, said it's a line and sinkers, and just straight line like that. Say everything is in Debbie. And I make just say there are documents in national security that you can read them and it will take you 500 years. You can never understand.
All right, may I say, Adenta Kumi, a member of the NPP communication team. Hi, won't to me radio 95.9 Movement Television. Me Kora Philip Chumi Wow. Now on touch it down from Sammy Gyamfi. Eba.
Mamenja say
signal bureau.
Okay. I say the whole is security there is so sensitive for. Or my BM no. Niema so critical about food. You can't food penny the security as what I say. And security is so fundamental. I say information about her, you die with it. What I say, especially those higher level BNI, NIB. Financial intelligence, there are some information, even presidents on all security briefing, they demand. And there are some information where you die with that information. But look, near sing now, just because on say you're too abandoned, you know, and the numbers are ending in has given them what we normally call the good war. I say Ghana for a per masama manade abroso in their mind.
A grace period.
Now make in their mind. They have near AC, you know, almost like numbers now, a from what I say. In that, you know, then let's keep that momentum. And to share, so press briefing now, Attorney General, you know, Minya, well, I said that I'm also we are still undertaking investigation. Only investigation here. Then I didn't about him. Now, secondly, in the wisdom of you know, you should know that this person holds a position now. A secret, I mean, of secrecy, what's your oath and all that. And what shall say in some about to portray, say, and you see, or can say be, or make it press, I mean, the first press conference, you know, or say there are some allies, there are some associated persons, they are tracking them. Nobody, I mean, so threatening message. Nobody should try to hide anything. Bank account, he has spoken to the banks, and he mentioned all the banks. So if they try to hide any information, they will come after them. And these are a name of just to make it look like, oh, MPP is a wicked party. MPP brought somebody what sell mine, just to win and continue to win that good. And as a good woman, continue to have that momentum, you know, and that's what happened. But no, it's a Sabio. See a Diamu Mokoa. Just say, say, Obino, you are now abandoned in a Hunchi. A bino, not visibly a dan and I was not a radio and I or sell. And they or mining out of mining call a Nanka say operation Shakos where I called the secretary says a trouble in our president create to talk as I'm a president elect. Yeah. Why should all this information come out?
I mean, this is Fusika, someone found to turn for the new coalition.
Communication for the NDC, opposition party. Yeah. These are codified and information. It shouldn't even come out. Also about the Ghanaians are the politicians are more.
Scratch my
so that's what you are doing, and then that trust in democratic. You see, what yes, sir, you are a threat to democracy. Yeah. Because democracy is about trust. Look, I shouldn't know what goes on. I should just trust you, sir. We have given this country to you in trust. And any position that anybody holds, so you're minister, so you're president, it's not and you're bare fright too. Yes, if you are sabi una only means our co screen now be president too. And your privilege the amount say I'm putting that is what the constitution says, article the preamble no. Or see we the people of Ghana, I mean in our own it has given our sovereignty, okay, to this constitution. Into yen idea sovereignty, yen na 2 million yen must obey as a president. In trust we have given it to you. Now in trust now who say these are some of the things that goes on within the political circle there. Then other Ghanaian officer or to attach you are not motivating the person to do right. I feel no nipa no adwubone kra ba nipa nitrim. And this are some of these are nothing phobic or chance and then could determine sign the money na ebaso. Because these are information which shouldn't come to the public domain. And it's a paper bunting. But because of political reasons, now umber person will paint MPP black, you know. Then you go out ranting. You can't be brave. Look at the banter on A plus. It's very
no, but
it was needless.
Look at the words. Look at the words that he was using as an attorney general.
Yeah.
Against a member of parliament. No, it's so bad. I don't know why speaker ain't me cram first because it was delegatory and some neighbor man.
No, make us say, do what he has me. So the nyansa eto ho anka even national security issues start to pop it up no and can beat me akata so din. But this because all these items are by the public inti nipa no so response no much come a memo no and say leak about public.
Yes.
So that will be a who said me so me who song
oh money or a criminal. And those were the words that he was used. Even though you have not taken the penalty code, you have already started using.
You have not even been able to bring a case.
You have started calling the criminal activity.
Yeah.
And that is an attorney general. So I'm sure I think he has a problem with temperament. As a Obia and Akuma and Otinsema until and hold on also he can some. Until Yabashe, His Excellency, President, on that 2 minutes now, on our point to him. And now can say there's been rumors that they are going to be involved.
From in fact, attach the car about saying
or someone in the casa.
Attorney General no preference so decided to say on conversation be nyano mo be record ya kwa de TBF ma you see be born about ti asem bi ani ho in your court
and that is the best thing to do.
Just a second on this very issue intelligence be am picking say yes and say this arrest they know say a borders on national security borders deeply on NDC internal secrets. I'm telling you this arrest so we provided communication to this arrest borders deep information I'll share with you.
Okay.
Deep on NDC.
Sammy Gyamfi. Sammy there is a young man, fine gentleman. But you see, you can't propaganda and someone can fire Cecilia Dapa and someone can fire MPP party no any near Yema Ghana for Ghana for MPP party in the Ghana for who no mu just go to about TIA no sabi on 24 say oto abu okoswa that the law of gravity and the law of karma oto bu okoswa ebe sign den aba form na nea on kan ya omo de kasatia MPP corrupt na omo wi aman o man sika no enei obi ka say okra dollar what is wrong with that say nyabon e sika. So if you have acquired it legitimately it could be anka ho asem but omo sem bi omo kan in the past no enu na maye na ka ho asem. Intimi the message man say chief of staff I invite no. Whatever it is and I think about 3 last week Thursday night His Excellency launch the code of conduct for ministers and government appointees, directors of agencies and then CEOs board chairpersons. The code of ethics no it should be implemented. Also branch need to me baby chim baby asika no nya fie. And then not only that our special prosecutor way and Juma it should come in now on inviting no. Now financial intelligence unit is also bomb. Whatever it is bia o ma yehu na saminti min chire baby asika na den efiba. Say Ojuma oye business bi oye na wonya sa amfaso no na wo cha na say the salary and we Forest Bureau akon convert it into dollars and oko Forest Bureau now ko also the supporting document crying echo in a bank in the dema almost serial number also ni na eba na sɛ nyɛ saa na sika bi afi baabi a ɛnyɛ genuinely a you should know na yɛhu na yɛka kyerɛ Ghana for so yɛbɛsrɛ mo yɛbɛka ho asɛm sɛ NDC tumi ɔn penti no ɔmo keka ansɛm ma MPP eluku sɛ MPP yɛ sasabonsam ana MPP party ne sasabonsam party ina Ghana for di mu abufuo kɔtɔ ɔbɛtian yɛsrɛ ne kan ne asase 1 year half year just 5 months 4 months ne wo ina ma for share $8 na ne yehu ye de you can say but ne yehu say more koso
no agrada kura odi mahama atem kwa ne $10,000 sinamani
nti na ama for omo friends and omo na for family and friends
omo aka bi mu omo no
oho others nti ye kan say ye mbu nu say wabokro no ye bia nu akasa nemu
or a public officer
or accountable to us ye did not say position of trust nti ye nyina de trust ahye ne mu
ono so pe na budget ye quote in dollars and so if you say $10
enu nti institutions a o mamu ha a also on ye say adwuma no omo frɛ no na ye hu
social
prosecutor ye on invite no na won't invite no be fence go don ti ha no ka asema na we invite no no sabi or government appointee no government appointee na say ye di tumi ahye ne say ye tu an cabo so eno no Sammy Gyamfi to invite no na on chire
right
obi asika ni ba
me da say
go to private jet no be say
ye kan no muntia and eduabo ne wu abusia ye de besi ye bre no ayebe
ye ka unje wa fa
wan kan ntama kan hwe ma
there wa mencha engineer ya poku is also sure
engineer ya poku mensa anope ye chapa mediri se ne ho ensoso eye ene abusuafo a mo hwe ne mu amuti nyina ye da mo ase ora Philip Chumi ye boam a member of the New Patriotic Party Mr. Money anope good morning to you message in the morning
Kacha Mr. Money say na bosi o chiano
na dan for na po
na dan for pa
oh okay enti Kwame Gyesini mi producer na Asante Eric Martin Yima Cooking ne Akaline no and a day
Friends of Napo is a very strong team Friends of Napo is so strong
but see Napo will have to come back. Oh yes, me I don't support the argument say almost Napo even though early days yet but I think say
Mini Papa no
I think see send another Kufuor year no Dr. Bawumia first time when your impact bia it was obvious but now Kufuor sign repeating so me say Dr. Bawumia decided say obey repeating
every depending obey
Dr. Bawumia be winning and they are simple I was having them as we did Kwaku Asante Eric Martin Yima Cooking with the mas Nana ya Cassandra and Isaac no so me do mas Ra Chris Kwaku so no pay asada odi ani DJ o chirema ye de mo asi hase